Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's going on, boys? How you doing, Max?
Seamo, my man, I'm doing good, man. Carl, how you doing, buddy?
Good, boys. Episode 88.
Episode Jermichael Finley.
Jermichael Finley.
Hey, Bubba Franks.
Bubba Fredecca Polidari.
Let's go.
Yeah. What up?
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is
Yo.
Oh
shit. Turn it down.
Could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 88 of Hold Us Accountable. Me and Maximilian Seamus Johnson in Grandpa's studio.
What up, what up, what up?
Dessert.
Feeling good, feeling alive.
Yeah, man. God, we got a new stand for our webcam. Like a
Nothing a little medical tape can't help.
Man, yeah.
Still along that whole stuff.
Oh, man.
Gentlemen,
What up, everybody? What up?
Oh,
how you doing? How you doing?
we're doing good, huh? We're doing good. You
man.
got doing
Drinking
good.
some Clinkies. Can't complain.
Drinking some Clinkies, about to drink some Stinkies.
Yeah.
Fucking A, boys.
Man. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us again this week, episode 88. Huh?
88, getting close to that hundo mark.
Dude, we're
gonna have to start playing.
I was thinking that actually today. I was like, we should like map out. Right, we're like about 12 weeks away. Where are we gonna be in about 12 weeks?
12 weeks. That's what, 3 months?
3 months or
March.
so. March.
March-ish.
That's our birthday.
Birthday.
Our birthdays.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking episode
From
100
the top
birthday
floor
bash.
of the fucking Mandalay in Vegas. I don't know if that's even a place, but or the
Holy
top
shit.
floor of the old cabin
Dude,
in Florence.
we do have to do some planning.
Dude, yeah,
We
let's
gotta
figure
get-
something
we gotta
out.
get some planning.
Maybe the camper. We need Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
We'll
We'll
think
figure it
about
out.
it.
We'll
We'll
talk
think
about it.
about
We'll
it.
talk about it. Thanks everyone for hanging out with us again this
Yes,
week.
sir.
Oh, that's a topic of
Um,
conversation we're gonna have later.
We're
on.
gonna have to get it. We're
Haven't
digging
thought about
into that. Yeah. So before we get into that conversation, some of the other things what we do here on Hold Us Accountable is we'd have conversations like that where we plan we plan shit out basically. It's basically a whole big planning show, and then we do try to execute the plan and then talk about how it went.
Yeah.
Try new
basically.
things.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Drink some beers about it.
Yeah, so some of the things we've tried, we've read a book and interviewed the author.
I tried
Yeah.
guitar.
Carl did guitar. Didn't you do
I did a little
guitar as
guitar,
well? Yeah,
too.
Seamo did
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah,
I did some writing and I wrote a short story.
Oh,
Yeah.
short
yeah.
story.
We did some stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy,
Done some woodworking.
woodworking.
Sure.
We brewed beer twice. We brewed beer twice.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
And started a little garden.
Started.
A little indoor garden.
Started a little
Yeah.
indoor garden.
And yeah, so what we're currently doing is we're growing some
Mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They work.
They work. They've come in and they're still coming.
Yep.
And we got even more on the way. And they do what we were hoping they would do.
Yep.
And,
Yeah. But also, I mean, on top, cool process, cool,
yeah.
interesting way of
Right.
growing a plant.
Yeah.
Not
and-
just tossing her in the ground, letting her roll.
And yeah, a completely different way. It's way different than growing, like you were saying, some
Tomatoes.
flowers,
Couple
or
tomatoes, yeah.
So that's been fun. Been doing that, and that's been going well. Yeah, so we'll talk more about that process, where we're at currently with our mushroom growing challenge, like what we're doing right now, what we're going to be getting into, and we're going to talk about like future challenges, what we want to get into as kind of the challenge is basically done.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. Little Packer talk. We beat the Bears.
Do a little Packer
Yeah.
talk.
We're gonna-
Fun, exciting Packer talk.
Yeah, we're in a
man.
bye week right now. Then we come back Monday Night Football, prime
Yep.
time.
Against the Rams,
So yeah, well,
which is a winnable game, so that'll be a fun
Hopefully,
talk. Max
knock
will
on
take
wood.
on the end of the dictionary.
That's not gonna be pretty.
Yeah, and then we'll do. We have a fun mental. Well, no, we have a good mental health talk at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to start,
Yeah. Before we get into all that, though,
start off, to start with an earthquake.
Oh, it's shaking. It's shaking in the stew.
When Shaky Shane brings a beer, you shake in your fucking chones. Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite category to start in.
Oh, the best way to start.
Because we're thirsty.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm thirsty.
Don't knock the giant.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm ready.
episode 88, Beer of the Week.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
High gravity.
Beers.
It's good.
10%. Hey.
Fucking beer of the week.
Fucking
Beer of the week.
10%.
Beer of the week.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Smells like garbage.
Ooh, it smells
Does it?
like champagne. Oh my god. Oh, we got any orange juice that we can put that in?
Oh, that does.
Hey. Earthquake,
hey,
baby.
hey. Earthquake fighting.
You know how to pick them, dude.
Oh man.
It's fucking disgusting.
Hey, last week we were talking about how we need more variety.
Yeah.
You know, and when our first or last stop is Quick Trip to pick up a new beer, you got limited selection.
This beer gave me like the instant shakes.
It tastes kind of like a Four Loko.
Oh, it does, dude. My body is like,
It's got that sweetness.
what did you just put in me?
That pungency.
It's got like that sweetness, but like bitter, sour kind of.
We haven't done this since we were 19. What are we doing? What the fuck
I
is
haven't
going
done
on?
this since I was 14. The first time I ever drank.
Holy shit.
My God! All
This
right.
is This is like a Four Loko of beer.
Yeah. So this is Earthquake brewed out of City Brewing Company in La Crosse.
Oh,
It's in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
what-
Well, they got a couple different breweries around the state or country, but this comes from La Crosse. Now, they don't have a lot on the beer, so I'm just read a quick snippet on.
Yeah.
City
Yeah, I'm
Brewing.
sure they don't have a lot on
I
it.
was just pulling out Whopper wrappers from this koozie. Like, he pulled out one handful, and then I was like, oh, yeah, all right. And then he pulled out another one. I was like, what the fuck? Carl loves his Whopper.
Yeah. All right. So the brew house in La Crosse is the kitchen of the brewery, which cooks the grains and hops according to the recipe to produce a sweet fermentable liquid called wort. It seems like they didn't.
I think
Like they
this
just
is just
stopped
wort.
with the wort.
Yeah,
This is fucking disgusting.
is
Which, after
brutal.
undergoing fermentation, will become beer.
Any land sharks in there?
Our twin stream brew house is capable of producing 16 brews per day at 1,100 barrels each for an annual capacity of nearly 7 million barrels of beer.
Jesus Christ.
City Brewing currently brews approximately 40 different brew recipes for contract brewing customers. So, I mean, yeah.
Your local brewmaster Bill pisses in every fucking gallon. Jesus.
I found like this isn't off the website or anything. This is off like a other like website that kind of rates beers and reviews beers. And this is their description. The aroma is corn syrup, wet hay, a bit of tin and stone,
So pissed.
Dude, I like the honesty.
with some caramel and grain alcohol.
They're like,
Sweet with a surprisingly well-balanced bitterness. Medium body, sticky, and a little astringent.
Hey, I respect the fuck out of that.
It's a-
tin. Was there tin or
Tin and
Yeah.
stone.
Tin and
Can you
stone.
please read that again?
Yeah, one more time.
This is let's just set it up. This is the beer we're drinking, and this is actually how it tastes.
Yeah.
It tastes like Seamo's about to describe.
Yeah. The aroma is corn syrup,
It smells like corn syrup.
wet hay,
Sure does. It smells. Jesus. And wet hay does not smell good. That's not a good smell.
a bit of tin and stone,
Yes.
with some caramel and grain alcohol.
Oh, see, if Regals would have described their beers, it tastes like diarrhea and piss with a little bit of caramel at the end, I would respect it. I respect this because of their fucking description. This tastes
Yeah.
exactly like what they just said. Tastes like an earthquake.
Yeah, definitely does. Definitely
like an
makes you
earthquake.
shake. It is a high gravity lager.
Oh, no shit.
With a 10% ABV. Yee.
Jesus, man, it is something.
It's not like
It's not the worst.
it's not the worst. Like the
I'm just getting flashbacks of Four Loko though.
yeah.
It's not the worst, but it's
tastes-
close.
I taste the tin. Can you guys taste the tin?
I taste the can.
I taste
Yeah.
the wet hay.
yeah. I don't taste the caramel.
No, there's no caramel in
No.
this beer. I don't know what they really got. I think they were just trying to be nice towards the end.
My
Oh, Christ.
You don't disappoint
Thank you.
ever.
I got a second one in there too. I don't know. It was right next to it.
Oh, there's another?
It's
It's like what was it?
forgot what
What,
Earthquake.
fucking tornado?
I think that's actually not-
Hurricane?
It is hurricane. Yeah,
Hurricane.
No
It's
way.
hurricane,
Can I
yeah.
see the can?
it totally is.
Is it
hurricane.
tropical?
I don't know. It doesn't look tropical. I think it just means it's gonna fuck up your day.
No fucking way.
Sure shit. There's another malt liquor.
Be bold, be smooth, be powerful.
Hurricane.
Oh, it's only 8.1.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, only 8.1.
Category 5 is the world's most powerful hurricane. Hurricane high gravity brings you an equally bold experience. You're a piece of shit, Seamus. We're keeping these cans.
They only came in 4-packs. So
Yeah.
we only need more than 4 beers.
Dude, look at this table right now. We got a can of ham special light, which is like top line on it. All right.
God, I'd take so many of those hams.
Oh
right
my
now.
God, a Busch Light ball.
Oh. We went from drinking high class IPAs to
Hey, we're spicing it up a little bit.
What we're drinking.
Spicing it up
All
a
right.
little bit.
Might need to switch over to Charles Woodson's whiskey. Refresh my mouth a little bit.
Chase his beer down with some whiskey.
Oh my God.
Christ.
Woo, but you know, hey,
Anyways.
we rate them all the same, regardless.
Right.
We rate them, and we're gonna do the same thing for this lovely grog that we've thrown down our face, and we've got the
Pancho's Big O Big 4 beer scale.
yeah. Well, Seamo, you brought it in, so
Yeah.
you fucking
Yeah.
get
You
started.
dirty
so,
rat.
ours,
You dirty rat.
Hey, that's what this beer tastes like—a dirty
A
rat.
dirty fucking tin rat.
Yeah, a rat wrapped in tinfoil. Yeah.
Oh.
So we rate this off of drinkability, probability you'd have another one, boys, chuggability, and affordability.
All right.
So yeah.
Affordability. It's getting me out of the fucking world for this one.
10 out of 10.
How much is as much as a gallon of gas? Actually, a gallon of gas is cheaper than this shit.
Oh god.
All right, man.
Shamo starting.
Nah,
this
yeah,
shit.
you
All right,
started.
all
You
right.
It's starting.
So I think you guys are just hating a
Oh,
little
fuck
too
you.
hard.
Fuck you.
No, it's not that great, but it's not as bad as Regal.
No.
No.
I can drink it.
No. I would definitely. drink
I
one
keep
of
just
these.
getting flashbacks of Four Loko every time I take a sip.
Yeah.
Dude, it is a weird like
And I'm getting a metallic aftertaste.
because
It
Four
looks like
Locos
this. Like this part of the can.
Yeah.
That,
had Four Locos had such a distinct taste.
like the
And it's
old
in-
school logo.
Yeah, and it's in this beer.
Right. I think this is a Four Loko just with all like the sugars.
Right? Yeah, there's
And
no
like
the
the,
wart.
artificial
Yeah, there's
flavoring and stuff
nothing-
like
They
that.
didn't squirt
Tasty in it.
blueberry in it.
Everything that makes like Four Locos somewhat like tolerable or like
Yeah.
drinkable.
Vodka and blueberry.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
took out the sweet energy drink and just had
Right.
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
They took out the blueberry fucking bang.
Because that's what the OGs were. It was just malt liquor and with energy.
with, like, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they
were great.
fuck people up, dude.
Dude.
Yeah.
I've seen my buddies fucking beer bong them bitches. The first time I ever got drunk was off beer boot and Four Locos.
Christ.
14. Never forget it. I
Never
did
forget
forget it. But
Makes sense.
all right, rate it,
All
bud.
right,
Do
all
we
right.
have any more clinks in there?
Yeah, we do.
I might
Yeah,
put
yeah,
this
yeah.
one aside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink till
You gotta
put it on.
put her
You gotta
down.
at least finish.
One of them.
Jesus.
10%.
10%.
So I mean, like, yeah, I know we're gonna have a hangover tomorrow, boys. I don't care how many of these. If we only have one.
We should have started with Hurricane. Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I saw 10%.
Yeah.
Like we're doing.
That's true.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
ending
yeah.
with Hurricane.
Yeah, no. The Hurricanes might be. Maybe those we'll pregame with those next week. Carl's face.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I'm derailing us here.
So drinkability, obviously, this is not good.
It is. It's not.
But I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Tastes like champagne and beer. If someone took a champagne,
it's on point.
It really is.
Like
champagne and a
fucking,
Busch Light.
like $7 dry champagne,
shitty champagne
mixed with fucking
Old
ham.
English.
Yeah.
old yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Shitty champagne and Old English. That's what.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So I mean,
English champagne.
Given that this isn't the worst beer I've ever had, I 4.89.
Okay.
Not about. Yeah, I mean,
That's almost.
I think that's pretty fair.
I mean, pretty close to 5 is.
That's
That's high. That's high
That's
for
pretty
me.
high. All right. Well, yeah. Let me try it.
It makes me shake.
I think Seamo does this so we never ask him to buy beer again.
Yeah, I really do.
Well, every time I bought beer, it's a fucking Quick Trip while we're on
That's
the way.
true,
I'm
yeah.
like, well, fuck, what do you guys want me to get?
That's true, yeah.
I'll give it a fair 2.3.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, shit.
4.89.
That's
What is
high.
this?
That's so high.
Fucking.
It comes to my mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna. God,
4.89 is like a fucking Miller Highlight or a Miller Light.
I'm gonna go.
Meh.
I'm gonna go 3.28.
3.28. Fair scores all around.
Yeah.
Probability we'd have another one, boys.
0.012.
I am never going to buy this beer again.
I will give it a 0. Can we do that?
Sure.
If you really want to.
No, because this is lower than a Regal, so I'll give it a 0.5.
That's true.
I will give it, if this is the last beer that somebody's got, like, we're all out of beer, good beer. Oh, we got
Well,
us
then
Earthquake.
that's the only
I'm still
probability
gonna
you
get
have.
one. Well, I know, but I'm
In
saying
that case, it's 100%.
right. But I'm saying there's a chance.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
There's a
Because
chance.
there are like a Regal. If the Regals were the last beer,
Right.
I'd be like, I'm done drinking.
Yes.
Then.
If
I'm done
Regals were the
drinking
last beer
then. I'm done drinking.
and I had a fucking 8-ball of some fun stuff in my nose, I'd drink 14 of these. That was the last chance.
And off of that logic, I'm gonna give it a 1.78.
Okay.
yeah.
that's
If you
a 1 point. A 1.
if you need party favors to have another one, it's
Right.
not.
If you need party favors to make it an earthquake,
Right.
I'll give it a 0.78.
0.78. It's actually
for
not
Carl.
bad. That's not.
It's low on the what do they call it? The rectum scale, or Richter.
The Richter, the earthquake, the Richter.
No,
scale.
rectum scale.
the Tommy
The
scale.
rectum
Yeah.
scale.
I'll get-
I'm gonna give it a 0.5.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
0.5.
fair, yeah,
5.
yeah.
Joe chuggability. Jesus.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is don't ever come in here again and you're like, oh, we always rate these beers so high. No, because we drink good beer. So this,
You gave it a 4.89. That's high.
I've had worse. Everything else we rate is way above like 6, 7.
Regals is the only thing you had worse than this.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, for Seamo,
I'm not gonna judge your ratings.
Thanks, buddy.
That's your taste
Anyways,
buds, bud.
Chuckability, how fast do you guys want to put these down?
Should we race?
I almost might just do it so I can have something else.
Fucking
And
and off of that logic, a 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna
See, yeah, that might chuggability might come in a little higher in that point where it's like,
Get it over with.
Right, yeah. If
Yeah.
I get through this, that means I'm done with
yeah. Okay, so
it. God, I do not want to chug this fucking.
Oh,
God
it's not easy to chug. You get the aftertaste before you're even done drinking it.
and it's tough. It's like drinking an ice cold cup of water after brushing your teeth. It's like
It's like drinking an ice cold cup of orange juice after
brushing
Yeah,
your teeth
exactly.
or Gatorade.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what it's like. So what do you think, bud?
Oh my God, that's so bad.
It's so bad. For the sake of the pure logic that I want to get it over with and want to chug it to do so, I'm going to give it a
2.0.
1.2.
All right.
Oh,
It's not easy to chug
This is
either.
gross.
It's not even a heavy beer, so it's like a lighter beer.
It's really not. It's not. I don't even know
What are
it
our
is.
rules on finishing beers?
Finish
Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
That's
all
the rule.
That's all I hear.
You know.
Uh,
How you normally would finish a beer. That's how you treat this.
Yeah, that's
Right.
normal.
Treat it like
we
a Busch
treat all
Light.
beers.
That's
with
true.
we
Carl
treat all
leaves-
beers with respect.
Carl leave a nice quarter inch at the bottom of his
Yeah.
finished
The
beer.
fluff
Right.
of I'll leave the tin in the fucking wet hay at the
Leave
bottom.
tin in wet hay.
That's what I'll leave. Chuggability, yeah, give me a 0.2.
All right, 0.2 for you. Oh, Christ.
God.
Not even giving any kind of inch to these guys.
No.
0.15.
0.15.
Yeah.
Just got to outdo Carl a little bit.
Yeah, just barely.
Affordability.
What do you mean? You're under me.
Or yeah, not a. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Either way.
Affordability, 10 out of 10.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, for what you get. So I was thinking, is this just for like people down on their luck kind of boozers?
You know what?
I don't
I
know.
give this a bad rating. I bought a 4-pack of Tall Boys of Hams today for $3 on the dot.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But,
But these are 10 percenters.
I don't care. I don't care.
No, hey, that's your rating is whatever you.
That's
wanna do,
my-
man.
But you start.
Oh yeah, shame.
You're
on
the
you.
fucking
I mean,
captain of
affordability.
this.
So it was $3.29 for a 4-pack of Tall Boys.
So
10
less-
percenters.
Less than $1 can.
I mean,
Yeah.
a bang for your buck for sure. If you're a hard boozer, and you,
Yeah.
like just
Hold
need
on to the
something
doorways.
If you need a quick breakfast,
if
you
you're
got
if
$3.
you're if your goal is to get as drunk as possible, as
In the
quick
morning.
and as cheap as possible, this is your beer.
I
This
feel like
is the
this is-
closest I've ever felt to being homeless.
I don't know. I watched you guys do the Edward 40 hands. That was pretty darn
But
cool.
with good beer.
That-
great.
That's true. That actually tasted
Yeah.
halfway decent.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
No, yeah, this is.
Affordability though, I mean,
What do you think?
there's like 55 cents a can. No, that's a little cheap. I don't know, 80 cents or so. Not too shabby. Yeah, but it does fucking suck.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
But
Is it
I
really
do,
worth it?
It's
I do have to put it up there just a little bit because it is so cheap. I'll give it a
He's
a
stoned.
5.1.
Whoa, over 5. Wow.
I had to do it.
Wow. Off the fucking charts for this beer. Holy shit, I didn't think we'd see 5.
I'm
No, the
second guessing a little bit, but I'm
No.
sticking with it.
Affordability, though, for what we're getting. All right, Carl, what do you think?
So $3,
29 cents.
a 6-pack of Busch Light Tall Boys is $6.19 right now.
So, double the price.
I don't know where that math comes in, but
I don't either.
yeah, I'll give it fucking 3.8.
Okay.
0.8.
Sure.
And I am going to give it a Farv.
Oh, 4 on the dot.
Look at that.
A 4.
Steal a little from the welfare, get a 4 on the dot.
Steal a little from the welfare and you can drink earthquakes.
Christ.
Or you deserve to drink earthquakes. How about
Yeah,
that? Farv
right.
deserves to drink nothing but.
Right. All right, Carl, I still didn't fix yours. Sorry, buddy.
What's going on with that?
I
Yeah.
when you were gone, I had took out like your part of the logic
Wow.
because it would have fucked it up.
Oh,
Wow.
And then
And I
shit.
never fixed it.
And then, well, I transferred it. I
Wow.
transferred it to this computer, and I don't.
What
have,
a roommate!
I don't have it. You know, like I just have like the executable. I don't have like the whole
like you guys
software on
don't
it.
even
So
live
I have to
together
fix
or
on my other
something.
computer and bring it back over to this one.
You know, I've been saying that for about 3 years.
Yeah, but I got a I'm getting a USB this week, so I can do it. So next week I'll do it. Anyways,
I appreciate you.
let's rate these fuckers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Oh.
point, fucking Clay.
Yeah. All right. So
God,
are you
what
are you
the-
doing up Carl's?
Yeah, what's his chuggability?
Point
Point
two.
two.
Yeah.
0.2. All right.
All right, so Max comes in at 1.86 for a total score. That's not very good. I come a little bit higher with the 3.18. It's still not very good though, but we gave it a chance.
You're always a little more considerate of these shitty beers.
you do seem to like
You really
the shitty
are.
beers.
I'm a rooter for the underdog.
Seamo loves the underdog.
Or maybe I'm just got shitty beer taste. I don't know.
Maybe just love champagne and beer together.
Never had them together, but fuck it, might as well.
You have now. It's an earthquake.
I feel like they poured some like fucking Fleshmans in there too. Just a dabble.
I don't know if I can finish this. I want to drink a regular beer to finish my night.
Well, get the 10%er in, get her feeling, and then chug down some other
All
ones.
right, I can have this and one more. Not an earthquake, like a Busch Light.
Yeah.
God, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm bring this with me.
Okay, Bob.
All right, so I got
stay in the stew.
so Carl's official score is a 2.05.
Oh, fucking
Really?
whoever 2 point Horning or
2.0
Golden Boy.
Paul Horning, yeah, 2.0 2.0
Who wore
Horning.
2? Oh, Mason Crosby.
Mason Crosby, Aaron Brooks, long time ago. Everything else 1 point. Yeah.
You're a 1 point fucking Ferguson or
So average of what our three averages came out to a 2.4. So not
Not too far.
not too shabby.
So yeah, man,
It's pretty bad.
Beer
it's
sucks.
not a good
It's
beer.
pretty bad.
What was our overall for Landshark?
Oh, it was high. It was like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think it was like close to it. I think it was like
man.
8.89 or something. Yeah.
Remembering the days.
This is just to make sure we appreciate all the other good beers.
That is one thing you are good at. Like every time I drink a beer you pick out,
I just need to humble us a little bit.
you do humble me.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you shake me. You know?
Just wait till you get to the hurricane.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's gonna taste so good compared to.
Maybe, I don't know. It's
That's
another
true.
high gravity malt liquor.
But at least it's only an 8.1
yeah.
instead of a 10.
You keep telling yourself that.
I'm gonna save it for next week. I don't think I'm gonna drink a hurricane.
I'm already feeling a little buzzed, boys.
Can't feel you unless
telling
you
me.
tasted a Katrina. You know? Levees are breaking down, boys. All right.
Is that just?
Motherfucking
they just-
earthquake.
They just canned Katrina water and put it.
Oh, Christ.
You guys ever
Straight
been
out
to-
of the
you guys ever-
Louisiana streets.
You guys ever felt the earthquake?
No.
Other than this?
I have not. Have you?
No.
No, have not.
No, I don't. I reckon we don't get too many of those
No.
around here.
Well, apparently, Wisconsin will get every once in a while, like
Really?
Every time somebody,
tremor?
supposedly, yeah, it'll.
every time somebody drinks a earthquake lager and crashes into the side of 172, the town shakes a little bit.
Christ.
Dude, this beer's. I wish I could give us all lower scores.
You hear a cop shot himself today?
I saw that.
Didn't mean to.
Didn't mean
drink an
to.
earthquake
Accidental.
before?
Yeah,
man.
must have had a couple earthquakes before a firefight.
His
Right.
trigger finger got the quakes.
Yeah. All right, we're done with this. shit.
Yeah. All right, that was the beer
Earthquake
of the
high
week.
gravity lager out of City Brewing Company.
Oh, and boy, is it
Tastes like
disgusting.
shit.
Yep.
Boy, is it gross. But
But
that's it. Episode 88. Beer of the week. Moving on to Pecker Talk. After a little tune.
I love beer.
earthquake sucks.
Beer is good.
So
Throw
fucking
up
gross.
in my belly.
I love beer.
Puking everywhere. Puking everywhere. Puking everywhere. Puking everywhere.
Puking every week. Puking every week. Beer of the week. Puking every week.
Puking.
All right. What a
Yeah.
You're welcome, boys.
Yeah.
Hey,
thanks,
it's a
Shane.
treat. It's a treat.
Treat.
Sure is a.
All right, let me ask you one question before we move on.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you rather drink this or that chocolate peanut butter porter?
Chocolate peanut butter porter.
Yeah.
All day. All fucking
Probably
day.
this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, not too
day.
bad.
No, both are terrible. I hate chocolate unless I'm eating it as a chocolate. And I hate
Whatever, man.
earthquakes because I've never experienced one and now I have, and it sucks.
I just might. I don't know.
It's pretty.
Either way,
pretty
Seamus, you
tasty.
just find a way.
Yeah.
I just find those hidden gems.
Yeah. He can't text us while he's in Quick Trip. Not too many options in here, boys.
I looked at.
We've never drank Miller Lite on this show. bring it on. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'd have
dude.
Miller
I
Lite
thought
with
about
this.
it.
Budweiser.
Miller
never
Lite,
drink
Bud
it.
Light.
I
Bud
saw
Light. Never the.
I saw a cerveza. It was like a darker one. It was like
Don't talk to me about
Elf.
cervezas.
It was like fuck. What was it called? Like El Fresca or El.
Negatory earthquake.
No. I forgot what it's called now. But I looked at it. I was like, nah. I don't. I forgot. Dang, I can't remember what it's called. But I hadn't seen it before. But
I hadn't seen this before either.
Well,
so.
Thank God you didn't take it.
just
Really,
open
really
up
bad.
your guys' mind to some culture.
Hey, thanks.
And,
Yeah.
pal.
What do you mean? A fucking Bellevue fucking trailer park?
hey man.
All right, I'm gonna go
Hey
pee.
man.
Yeah, what kind of culture? I don't want to be opened up
You
to
mean-
whatever culture drinks this beer. I don't.
No,
I don't.
don't
They
either.
can keep their culture to themselves and their beer.
Yeah.
I love a Busch Light lime.
Oh man, that's funny.
You know.
Hey, yeah. I mean, it's like you said. You gotta appreciate, or you gotta
We're
drink
on
some
here to
shitty
rate
beers.
We're
Yeah.
not down here just to rate good beers. We're here
This is
to
what
rate
it's all about.
all beers. Thanks, buddy. I know he always puts it up there and can't see your face.
I know. Right? It's like, yeah, I'm just looking at the.
I know, I'm
next
like-
thing. What you gonna do?
right.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man, what a tasty treat. You know,
it's I'll give it this. There's
it might be a dog treat, but
dude, I wouldn't even give this to my dog.
Herc would love it.
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, you can't drink this. Man. Shit'll fuck you up.
It could be worse.
Could be, but
I know why it's called earthquake because I literally shiver every time
it's
I
like,
take a sip.
yeah, it's already like dehydrating me.
Yeah, I have a headache.
Not good.
I have a
Not
certified skill 8 on the or 5 on the Richter scale headache from this earthquake.
Yeah, I think my temples just shook a little bit from this earthquake. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Man, well, all right.
Yeah.
Little Packer talk, huh? Should we get into a little Packer talk? All right, let's quick.
How about the Packers
How about
shaking
them
it?
Packers?
Can I just play the banger?
Yeah, please,
Yeah,
please.
please.
Banger. Hey, nice beer, Shane.
Let's get her going,
Thanks,
huh?
buddy.
That was good.
I'll cheers to the Pack, even with this beer.
I will. I'll finish it for the pack.
Anytime we beat the Bears, it's a good week. I don't care. I don't care if we're 2-10. If we beat the Bears.
You hear this earthquake? That's the pack.
Go, Pack, go!
So dumb.
Go, pack, go!
God.
Yeah.
Fuck earthquake.
Ooh, she got a down to diggity do that. Diggity do. Go. Yo!
Yeah.
Yow.
Don't puke on the floor, Max.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
We were. I puked on our floor a couple nights ago. I was trying to take kratom, but not like without. I was just trying to like shoot it like powder
Sure.
because I didn't want to mix it all up.
Did you do it dry? Just
Yeah.
dry scoop it?
and so kratom is like cinnamon. It's not dissolvable in water.
Okay.
So like what you have to do is you have to try to like get it into the back of your throat and then chug water
Yeah.
And as soon as I got it down, like it was reflexes. I couldn't even like control it.
It just
was
came
just
right?
like everything came right back up, and then I just puked. Like, and I couldn't. There was nothing I could do. It was as soon as I started chugging the water, I was like, "Oh, it's all coming out."
All right, so
So that's what she's
we're
talking
gonna
about.
part this conversation quick. So how much kratom at a time do you take?
Oh,
So I
just
took 2.
Yeah, just that's. Yeah.
And I fucked with the kratom. Like I ate a good meal in the morning,
Yeah.
like a hearty meal,
Yep.
and then took 2 kratom, and then like ate a snack, and then like I felt like I drank. Like Seamus texted me and was like, "Hey, like you take it yet?" And I was like, "Yeah, it kind of feels like you took like drink a cup of coffee."
Yeah.
But then like the next day I took 2 of them, and I was like energized but like mellow.
Yeah. You just
Like
kinda,
not like like kind of I was like drank enough like drank a bunch of coffee, but took a couple CBDs.
Yeah.
It was kind of
yeah.
funky.
That's how I feel about like tea. You guys ever drink tea?
Yeah, like black or chai, black tea.
Yeah,
or
tea.
Chai tea.
Yeah, tea's so good for you because it's got all that caffeine in there, but it's got like a bunch of other like that, and it doesn't get free. So like,
He still gives me jitters. If I drink black tea, dude,
Right,
I
yeah.
shake.
over coffee,
Dude.
like cup of coffee, like a black or cup of like chai tea.
I think because I'm so used to coffee, I'm not used to black. I don't drink black tea that often. I don't know if it's just more like because it's a smaller. Like I drink a big cup of coffee.
yeah.
Do you drink it? How do you drink your coffee?
Either just black or with some milk.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. So do you guys? Yeah. All right. Before we. All right. Just all right. I have one, and then we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
I had like a banging. So like the past 2 days, early in the day, had like a bad headache,
Okay.
and it was like the first 2 days in a while that I haven't had like at least 2 cups of coffee in the morning. So I didn't have any caffeine,
Oh yeah, caffeine.
and it wasn't like I didn't like want it. I just wasn't in the mood for it.
Yeah.
Your brain wanted it though.
But yeah, and so like I just started my day with just like fucking 7 cups of water and a bowl of oatmeal, and
Yeah.
was like but like a half hour went by and my head was pounding.
Yeah, caffeine headache, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you get those too?
Yeah.
I don't drink enough coffee to get those, but
But like I only drink like 1 cup of coffee a day.
how long have you been doing that?
Yeah.
Your body gets in a routine.
Probably
It's
I mean,
expecting it. Your
yeah.
brain
Probably
was like,
for-
"Where's the coffee?"
I mean, yeah, probably for 10 years.
yeah.
Oh yeah, caffeine headaches are they always get me.
I didn't realize
Hit me
it was a
hard.
thing. I mean,
Yeah.
until I stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like.
Especially if you're but if you were drinking a bunch of water, but if you were dehydrated from the night before
Right.
too, maybe.
But like, yeah, I mean, that's what like I ate a good dinner the night before, had a good night's sleep, woke up, and like I'm trying to start like now to like make, even if like when you crave water,
Yeah.
like, but like some mornings you wake up and like you should like be drinking water, like
Yeah, you absolutely
but you
should.
don't, like, it doesn't taste good.
Doesn't
You know,
Yeah.
you're not like taste good, but like you can't put it down. Like, do you?
Sure.
I try and start my morning with like 3 cups of water.
You should, because I mean, you sleep with 8 hours.
but sometimes like
drinking no
I
water.
can't put water down like that.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
So like lately, I've just been like straight water, no caffeine, and my headaches have just been like crazy in the morning.
Probably from the lack of coffee, but they do say you should drink,
that, like,
drink an
change?
ice cold glass of water right in the morning.
Well, that's what I've been doing
'Cause
every
it
single
wakes
morning.
your body up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like first thing I do is like I've been starting like trying to cut coffee out and just hydrate.
You know
But
what was
then-
my favorite way to start Monday morning? Listening to some Packer talk.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry. I just got this whole thought, man. Go.
No, but I get it.
Go.
Caffeine headaches, I think, is.
I guess
is
what I was
legit.
at. Do you guys get like lack of caffeine headaches?
Yes.
As a thing.
But for me, it only lasts
Hey,
a day. If I
Do you even drink caffeine?
I have like a cup of coffee, like not religiously, but
Like once a week?
no, not like once a week, but like I usually have like a glass of or a cup of coffee, but not every day. I don't know. I just like wake up. I'm like,
Okay.
I want a cup of coffee today. I'll have a cup of coffee.
Okay. I guess I stretched this out way too long because I asked somebody, I'm like, yeah, my headache's terrible. And they told me, like, you drink coffee today? And I was like, no, I haven't in 2 days. And I was like, oh, is that an actual thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So the Packers, sorry.
Just take a little ibuprofen, give it.
I'm sorry about it. Did
It'll
it,
be
didn't
all right.
work. Drank a soda, and then I felt great.
There we go.
All right,
Caffeine.
so-
Yep.
All right.
Caffeine schmack.
Packers won?
Packer.
We got the W. Wait. Should we go over our scores?
Yeah, did we do,
yeah,
did we
Start
do
over the
predictions?
scores.
Yeah, let me.
What was the final score? It was 27-10? No. 27-19.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We should. Yeah, let me pull it up quick. So we know who was closest. Looks like Carl's gonna be the closest though. But
What a cup of coffee,
I was
boys.
close. I was close.
well, Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I think Seamo is the closest, actually. Yeah, good call, Seamo. Yeah. Yeah, Shamo's way closer. All right, so Carl, you had 28-6, or the final score was 28. Oh, actually, Carl was pretty. I don't know. So you were Carl. 28-19 was the final score. Carl had 28-6 Packers. Carl had Quay Walker touchdown.
Isn't he hurt?
I don't know.
No,
This
he
is just
played.
what Carl. I'm just saying what Carl predicted.
Quay Walker played.
Fair enough. Okay.
Quay Walker touchdown. Christian Watson touchdown. AJ Dillon touchdown, I think. Rodgers rushing touchdown.
Didn't happen.
Nope. Christian Watson had a touchdown and AJ Dillon had a touchdown. So 2 for 4.
Quay Walker
Not
definitely
bad.
didn't have a touchdown.
Not bad,
No.
and you got the Packers score.
Yeah,
right?
you got the 28 right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's
Number
not
the
bad.
G thing.
Man, I was way off. I had 41-34 Pack. I had A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. We're going to have over 200 yards rushing combined. That was not accurate. Seamo had 34-13 Packers. Christian Watson touchdown and an Allen Lazard touchdown. So... yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys were both pretty close, like on it in terms of the Bears score.
Yeah.
I think
I would give it to Carl though. He's got the most correct. He got the Packers score and then the 2 touchdown calls.
you were close. You had Watson though too. You were
Yeah.
50% as well. You had Watson and Lazard. You just missed Lazard. So
Fair.
I mean, technically,
pretty
but
close. Pretty
but with
close.
Carl hitting the Packers score exactly, I think
Right.
we got to give it to K-Town.
I would
wanna
have
see
to
the-
agree.
How much rushing yards? AJ Dillon had 18 rushes for 93 yards. Not bad. Aaron Jones had 9 for 26.
Not quite. Not quite 200.
AJ Dillon kind of took over. Well, Aaron Jones is hurt.
Yeah, he's got that shin
Oh,
or something.
no.
And then
Yeah,
he had
his
that
shin,
weird
and then he
tackle.
got tackled where it got fucking bent.
Yeah,
That's not
Christian
good.
Watson is a dog.
dude,
He's a dog.
He's starting to come around, man. He's starting to come around.
Yeah,
Dude.
he is.
I think, yeah.
He's starting to look like Devontae when he started. Dropping all those passes, and now he's coming
That's
around.
true. He's starting to look like the reason why I drafted him number 1 in my fucking fantasy.
Yeah, right.
But no, yeah, with those drops early to start the season. I mean, maybe it'll be a blessing in disguise long term.
Right.
Hey, but-
Maybe like it'll fuel him or so. I don't know how the fuck athletes' minds
Right,
think.
right.
I'm not a fucking athlete, but I don't know. Like,
it seemed to have flipped a switch.
but his touchdown that he caught, he had a guy like on him.
Yeah.
Like, it was a.
But then his
contested catch.
rushing touchdown too, like he proved like
Got the
he
speed,
showed his
man.
speed.
He's
That guy-
fast.
That
He's
dude
fast,
can
man.
fly.
He is fast.
Dude, on that touchdown catch 2 weeks ago from Love, that dude caught it over the middle
Midfield,
and
and he fucking took
Beat
off.
everybody.
Gone.
Beat him to the outside and just up
So-
the sideline. Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I mean him and Quay Walker. Well, Dobbs is fun too to watch, but he's just been hurt.
Been hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But those are like the 3 like exciting players on the Packers right now. Like,
Yeah.
So after last week's win, what'd you take, like positivity wise? What'd you take out of that win for the Packers? I know like for us to make the playoffs is pretty. It's a small window,
right.
still mathematically possible.
Yeah.
Sure.
What'd you take out of that you haven't seen in the past from the Packers? If anything.
That I haven't seen in the past.
I'll be honest. I didn't see much of the game. I was with my
Sleep.
pops.
Oh yeah,
I
you
was
did
with
have
my.
your
I was working on my car, so I don't have much to take away from it.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, at least in the second half, we seemed to bottle up Justin Fields.
Yeah.
It was a little disappointing. I mean, Nixon should have tackled him on that QB run that he had that like 65-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he didn't.
But at the
it's easy
same-
for me to say didn't break down.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
guess technically he should have
Yeah.
tackled him.
But
But
Justin
also,
Fields
why is it?
also an athlete.
Like, that's what Justin Fields is probably the most athletic guy on the field, like top 3 at least.
It's probably their highest.
And we're relying on
top rusher.
We're relying on an off-season acquisition, free agent, undrafted, like special teamer to make the play.
Yeah.
I just feel like, shouldn't you have a scheme where like you have more eyes, more guys on the best guy on the field?
So
it's like, I don't buy the whole like the guys were there, they should have made the play. No, one guy was there because that was the scheme. Your scheme was to have one guy on the best player on their team,
and the guy you have
he's not like an elite athlete like so.
And you have to register that too. Like you have to fucking know the guys you have on the field to make the game plan. Like like you're saying, like.
So I want Barry gone.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you 100%.
And I get totally that, the defense technically, I guess, bowed up and they only allowed 16, 19, whatever points in the second half, but like just as an accumulation over the season, like, well, especially the second half, I don't know. Obviously, our offense hasn't helped the defense.
No,
but. I just have there's no growth to the defense other than like Rashawn Gary probably is the only guy that like has grown and gotten better.
And I feel like we have weapons and like players who have the ability where like if we have the right scheme, I feel like we could be decent.
Exactly. I
really
agree.
like. I mean, that's what I mean. Before the season coming out. On paper, we were supposed to be one of the best defenses in the league.
Right.
And like Jair, I don't know. I used to love Jair, man. I know he
got burnt.
I know he had a pick to seal the game, but like against like top talent, he hasn't really done well this season. And I mean, I
definitely nothing to like for him to like shine, you know what I mean?
No.
As like the highest paid
or
whatever.
To do all his dances that he does.
Right.
On like a 2nd and 5, he'll get a deflection and be like, "Oh, put the seatbelt on," and then on 3rd and 5, they get the first down over him, and it's like,
I think I heard Darius Butler talking about it, where he's like definitely, he makes plays of like being one of the highest paid corners in the league.
Yeah,
but he also has like the swagger of that first year highest paid player in the league, where like he's gotten beat. He got beat several times in that game, several times this season.
He does have a target on his back now more so than
does.
Ever. Like every wide receiver wants to take
but he's
him
also
out.
getting beat more than he did last year.
Oh yeah.
But he's also making clutch play but it's a handful of them.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of like it's like, I don't know, what do you think?
It's like when he makes those, it's like, you should be making those.
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? He's like celebrating. I'm like, this should be like a common thing for you. Like,
you shouldn't let Equanimous St. Brown burn you for a 60-yard pass.
Like the whole thing with against Diggs, how much shit he was talking, or like
I don't think
McLaurin.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
got burnt. He's gotten burned way more than I've ever seen him get burned.
Right.
So I'll give him that. Like the past 4 years, I fully would have given him the contract he's gotten. I think he earned that over his first 3-4 years.
I'd give him one. I'd give him a leeway year. Give him one more year and just see how he responds after getting paid like that.
Yeah, I mean that's the frustrating part from a fan's point of view is like you give this guy his money that he deserved, like he does as a fan, he deserves it. But then when they fall off from
it's like Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I mean, Russell Wilson, I think, to a way more higher extent, but like,
right.
But even with that, like,
he's a Super Bowl winner.
But like a quarterback is so tied to the head coach, I feel like, and the offense. And with a cornerback, it's like just cover the guy in front of you. You're one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't gotta worry about the other 12 guys. Technically, if you're or 11 guys, you're one-on-one. Just shut your guy down. And he hasn't he kind of lost us the game against the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm not. obviously team game, blah. But like,
No,
he
but
gave up the
still.
touchdown to McLaurin.
Like,
Clearly,
yeah.
just 1-on-1. He wanted to cover McLaurin.
Yeah.
1-on-1. He got it. He got
got
burned
beat.
like 3 times.
Yeah.
All in big moments.
Yeah.
Huge moments, and he got beat every single time. So it's just from a fan. It's like, man, you are not playing like you have been, and it's
Right.
frustrating. And I'm not like, oh, I don't like this guy, or I don't like how. I think he should have swagger and be cocky, because I mean,
think the
that's how
cockiness
he's always been.
Cockiness comes with a lot like more understanding when you're shut motherfuckers down.
Exactly.
Consistently.
Exactly.
It just hasn't been a lot of consistency.
Yeah.
with him.
Right.
It's like Devontae's
It's there,
cockiness.
but-
When Devontae started to get cocky, not cocky, but like, I think kind of the way like Jair's trying to be cocky. You know, like Jair's like celebrating big after every play, or like any little.
I wonder if it's like a mental game. You know what I mean? That they're trying to play on. You know, with the other team. Like,
yeah.
make them frustrated or anything like that.
Talk
or if
loud,
he's just
talk
doing it for
shit.
himself, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because there could be like a mental side to it, you know what I mean? Like get in the, get under their skin a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like he's always been a swagger. Type of, not like braggadocious. That's not the right word, but like
He's definitely more braggadocious this year than he has been.
Right.
exactly. And I feel
Yeah,
like
I
he's
agree.
got, now that he's like considered a veteran on the team, he's high paid at like.
He's one of the
Rightfully
highest
so.
paid. Yeah.
But now I feel like he's got that like extra, so he's got to try to prove it every snap. Like
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, like the pick he had last game where he jumped that route, like such a veteran move. Like,
Yeah.
like he. I mean, like,
But it's
But
also
then- but he
against
also got
Justin
beat
Fields.
so much.
It's also against like Justin Fields and Equinemi St. Brown. If he does it, it'd be great. I would love it a whole lot more if he could do it against Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he's being paid to stop Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, not Justin Fields and Equinemi St. Brown.
Right.
yeah.
He's being paid to stop Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown or whatever, and he hasn't done it. He's being paid to stop McLaurin.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson.
And it's scary because I
Nah.
mean we're about to see some pretty big wide receivers come. I mean, especially with the Vikings. Like,
Justin Jefferson.
I
Yeah.
mean, he's already.
he already
I mean,
tore us
dude,
up.
I mean, he's a monster. He's
Yeah.
a dog.
I mean, this is my scare with the Packers is they're gonna start running right now and and get us in the hopes of like, Roger's gonna start doing those interviews where it's like we're right there, like Roger, he just has those cocky interviews where we're not quite out of it yet. We're gonna be right there, and then like in the big game, it's just gonna be like to
apart.
be the wild card. Yeah, like it's just
Mm-hmm.
Because we got to be 9-8 to make it, pretty much.
yeah.
I mean, we definitely got to win out.
I don't think, man, we're playing in Miami.
So wait, we only
a
have
tough
3
game.
games. So what would
We got 4. We got 4
Yeah.
games left. So we got
a bye week?
We got,
oh yeah,
we got
yeah.
bye week. Rams
at home, Miami,
Okay.
and then Vikings and Lions.
Yeah. So
Both Vikings and Lions both at home.
at home, yep. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going to both those games. We're
Hell
going to be
yeah.
having some
I'm going to the Lions game.
parties at the,
Yeah.
at the house. You guys should come over and tailgate at the house.
Yeah, we should all tailgate. I think
Yeah.
me and Mac are going to Lions game.
Yeah. Let's fucking do it, Shane.
Cold game. That could be a big game.
It could be.
It could be a huge
Yeah.
It
game.
could be for both us and the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So okay, let me ask you guys a question. So say we get eliminated from the playoffs. What do you think? You think Rodgers comes back next year?
Shane, what do you think? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean,
Quickest pee in the history about to happen right now.
yeah, right. Somebody time this. I think he comes back. I saw that interview with him at the end of the Bears game. You just gotta put it down, buddy. You gotta get over with. I saw him at the end of the game talking to that reporter, giving his interview, and he's looking around or whatever, kind of like almost nostalgic, almost.
Yeah.
And he said something. He's like, "You never know, like when your time will come or anything like that."
Yeah.
So I was like, well, but I think he'll come back next year. I really do. I think that I think he'll look at it that we had a lot of young guys and then just hope to develop more for next year. I'd be thinking about it more next year than I would be this year. But I think he'll come back. Do I think if we out of the playoffs is he gonna play? Like, I think that's when you put Jordan Love in. If we're out of playoff contention.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I mean, yeah, be the right. I mean, I think give him the chance to play some. I mean, regular season games.
Right.
But
do you
think Rodgers is gonna sit if we're out of the race?
Maybe he'll play a little bit. I don't know. Maybe they'll split up the time. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's I would imagine like the conversation would have to be like, "Hey, are you you're gonna be back next year?" I guess either way, it doesn't really matter because if he's gonna be back next year, you're gonna be like, "All right, well, let's play Jordan Love." So like, just get him some playing time, and then if you're not gonna be back, well, let's play Jordan Love. So I guess that part doesn't really matter.
What do you think Jordan Love thinks? Do you think he ever he ever think like, "Fuck, I gotta get out of here"? Or he's like, "I'm learning from the best of the best," and it seems that Rodgers is a pretty open booked guy to Jordan Love.
Yeah,
where it seems like
I feel like if Rodgers if he were to sit, I feel like it would have to be his decision. Like I feel like he would have to be in the room, otherwise he'd be pretty upset. But
I'd like to see Jordan Love slang it.
I think Jordan Love is just kind of like, hey, I'm gonna be what I'm gonna try to be the most just like prepared. Like I'm just trying to.
I think he's prepared as fuck. I think he's
I don't.
Well, he's if Rodgers gets hurt, he's got to win games. You know, he's got to be ready to go.
I don't think he's like Jordan Love is like looking to leave by any means. I think if somebody threw a giant contract at him, who would blame him to take it?
Dude, I really think Gutekunst and LaFleur like love. And I think he knows that. I think the Packers are in it with Love in the long game.
I do
think
too.
So too.
And I think they're like, look, we want you as the starter, but we're trying to like
we're working into it.
But these Rodgers waters are murky, and we're trying to make our way through this because clearly he still can do it. But we believe in you too. So I don't think like they're like stringing Love along. I think they're probably telling him like straight up, like, hey, we want you to start, but Rodgers is playing well. He's basically got next year, and then it's your team.
Yeah.
So I think because next year is going to be his fourth year. And then we can do the 5th year option on him, and then we'd have to pay him. So I think we have time to like if Rodgers comes back, he'll be the backup again. His 5th year, I'm pretty sure if Rodgers comes back, next year's going to be his last year.
I think on his contract.
We'll pick up the 5th year option on Love. If he's playing well within the first like 3-4 weeks, we're probably going to give him a big contract, like a big like 4-year extension for like $120 million, whatever.
Who?
Love,
yeah.
In 2 years, if he's like playing pretty well within the first couple weeks, we'll be like, all right, we've seen enough. Here's your extension. It'll be like somewhat team friendly. I don't know. I just have this being a long, drawn out process where there's no like immediate. Rodgers is done. I think Rodgers probably's come back next year. Love,
and I feel like Rodgers and Love probably have the conversation too. I feel like it's. I mean, I get the idea where it's like I feel like it's probably open between them where he's like Rodgers is probably telling him like, you know, I'm gonna play till I can't play,
right?
Like,
and he has every right to do so. I mean,
and this is from Rodgers' mouth saying like Love is like a little brother to me. That's what he said. Like, I'm an open book to him. Anything he's training right next to one of the best ball throws of all time.
Man, I hated my older brother.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a total different situation than I feel like Rodgers to Favre. Like
a little bit different dynamic.
I think Favre could be an older brother to Rodgers. I mean, just because you're an older brother to someone doesn't mean
there's a little bit more tough love.
I'm saying the way it's playing out. Where like I feel like it might be a little more open communication where it's like,
oh sure, yeah.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna retire till I'm ready to retire.
Yes,
I'm still hot. Like, you know, if Rodgers didn't have a broken thumb, right? Like,
sorry you got drafted.
Yeah, sorry you got drafted, but next year I'm gonna be healthy without a broken thumb. My hands gonna be healthy. I'm gonna play So
I'm
like,
gonna be balling. Yeah.
do what you got to do, man. But this is my team.
Right.
Like I think Rodgers wants to retire a Packer.
Yeah.
I don't think he
absolutely.
wants to retire anywhere else.
I don't think he would go on anywhere. I don't think he would go on anywhere else.
If he does, it would shock me, but it wouldn't at the same time. But I don't think he will.
Nah, I think if things doesn't, and I mean this, I don't mean this negatively. I mean it because he kind of like has earned it with his play. I don't think if things with the Packers go the way he wants them to go in terms of like exit and whatever, I think he would say like, okay, well, I still got a year or two left. I'm gonna go play for the 49ers. Or I'm gonna go.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
that.
Like at 43, he's like, I'll go play for the Niners. You
Just
know,
as a
or-
Brady run.
Yeah, I could see him doing that and just saying, appreciate the Packer organization. I think you guys are ready with love. I'm ready to just try a couple more years somewhere else and see what happens. And
And I don't think he get hated for it.
no, I mean, just
There's always going to be that
He's gonna
backlash
get
from that Packer
yeah.
community a
Yeah.
little bit, but like you got to try to understand.
But all those
man.
people backlashing him are the same people probably saying, "Put love in," like we're
Yeah.
down with you. Like
well, it's like, and this is like,
Just
I mean,
haters, you know.
It's the dude's life. I mean, it's a game at the end of the day. If the dude
yeah.
doesn't feel like playing a game here in Green Bay, I mean, it sucks and we can get mad, but then at the end of the day, it's like,
What are you gonna
I
do
mean,
about
he's a
it?
dude.
He's a dude.
He's just a dude.
It's like
play in your
anybody. It's like
hometown.
anybody other's career, you know,
Yeah.
switching into a different job. You know what I mean? Like, all right,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
People switch. I don't know. Like
yeah.
we get. I feel. I don't know. Sports are so weird, man. Sports are so
the
weird.
Brett Favre thing was just so like
Well,
weird.
Brett Favre retired
because he
though.
retired,
Yeah,
came
yeah,
back,
yeah, yeah.
retired
Yeah.
again, and then came back.
I think it'd
It
be
was just
totally
like-
different if Rodgers was like, "Hey, I want to keep playing, but I know you guys are ready to move on to love, and I get that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
no hard. I just let me go, and I'll
Yeah.
pick. I'd have no.
Rodgers has sounded too like through his interviews like when he went out of the game, talked highly of Love. I mean, like highly for Rodgers, I guess.
Yeah.
He's just saying like seemed poised. I mean,
Right,
basically said what LaFleur said, like not shocked. See what he does in practice.
Yeah.
right,
But he's like, if I'm healthy, I'm gonna fucking play.
Right,
Like,
right.
You know, like
Well, yeah, and I get
Totally
that
reasonable,
too.
yeah.
Like these guys. I mean,
I
they-
want to see Rodgers play.
They only have 17 games. They wait. They have a whole offseason. They train. They fucking their whole mindset and like is to play the game. And then if they're like, hey, 12 weeks in, it's like, it's not looking good. We're gonna bench you. It's like, dude, I still want to play.
Yeah,
right.
This
right.
is. I just want to have fun and
Yeah.
play this game. And I think that's the weird line that
right.
fans I don't
hope
understand.
the Packers make the playoffs for the fact of I'm not ready for the season to end
I
yet.
know. We waited so long.
This has been one of my most optimistic seasons I've ever had.
Are you
And
still?
it's been the most nightmare of a season, I think.
So
Yeah.
where do you stand right now? How optimistic are you? Just like, all right, whatever, game
no,
by game.
zero optimism now. There's no like after we started 3-1 and then we went on that big slide.
Yeah,
It was like I was pretty like bummed,
I think we talked about this where it's like expectations
Yeah.
are pretty.
and now I'm just kind of like, okay, this is our team. Like it's not ready. We're just not ready. Like too many young guys. Too many. I was hoping that the coaching staff could like figure out a way to make it work with the young team that we've got.
right.
Especially at wide receiver and like middle, with Quay Walker
Yeah.
and deep, whatever. But yeah, I mean, optimism's gone. I'm back to being, just we're not a good team, and
I'm optimistic, but I'm not as like gung ho as like normal season. Like it's our year. You know what I mean? I think we
Sure,
started out
yeah,
this
yeah,
year,
yeah.
but like now it's like I'm optimistic. I'm like I think we could probably pull it off, but like I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't make it. Obviously, because the chances are already so slim.
but like even if we make the
But-
playoffs, we're not gonna beat the Eagles. Like they manhandled. Like
Yeah.
you don't drastically just like improve as a team in 3 weeks.
right.
Well, it's an any given Sunday type of league. We can get them lucky wins.
Could be
You
hot.
could, yeah.
You know
no,
what I mean?
absolutely.
It just takes
And
one.
you're totally right too, but it's like some days you can beat them teams.
And that's why I'm like, I just the optimistic the optimism is gone.
Yeah,
You
my
know?
optimism is gone too. But like for some reason, like just because of, I think just growing up who the Packers are, it's like think, there's a chance we could do it.
Dude, if we do get into the playoffs and like some of our young guys stay hot, like Christian Watson, if he can stay hot, if he keeps catching touchdowns like this, our offense keeps rolling. If we sneak into the playoffs,
and if we don't, it's going to be humbling. I think as a Packer fan who's seen the Packers run the way they have,
season's been humbling. I'm not.
Yeah,
for me,
no,
honestly,
you're right. It has been, but like that. I mean, just like I don't know. This last game, it seemed like we played a little bit. That's what it is with the Packers. Like, I mean, this game seemed like.
Don't it always seem we do it against the Bears?
Yeah,
like
just something about
the Bears sucked.
Didn't we beat the Bears? We were 3-1, and then we got beat.
Yeah,
against the Giants, and then we got beat again.
And see, it ain't the same NFC North no more. Like the Vikings are a dog. The Vikings are a team. They're 10 and what? They're
I don't care about the Vikings.
10-2, and the Lions are on a run now too. They're hot. Like I have more confidence going against the Rams than the Lions right now.
Oh yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
No doubt.
I think the Lions are like a hungry team.
But
if the Rams are,
that's what I'm saying. It's good. If we play the Rams, it's like and we beat them, then we're running. We got 2 games hot.
Then what do we be? 6-8.
6-8. Then we just gotta beat the Vikings.
We gotta beat Miami.
We
more confident against Miami than I am Vikings.
Yeah, because the Vikings might not be playing for nothing when they come to Green Bay. Because
what if they just like started benching people because like we're already here?
Dude, they might, because they might have. I don't know. By that time, the 1 and 2 seeds might be locked up. Like Philly might already.
But do you
have
think if we have a chance to make it, you think the Vikings would bench anybody and give us a better chance at making it?
It's true. I don't know. That's great.
It's like a revenge. Like fuck you guys,
dude. We got to remember that going into because this is why the NFL is the best drama, the best TV show around.
And that's like
every week it changes. Like every week a storyline changes. Like,
and that's when like the dumb time that Packer shows up. It's like, all right,
we need to win.
We need to win now.
Right,
and we lose.
We lose.
But I mean. At least we won. I will always take a win over the Bears.
Yeah, I'll take it, dude.
Like I said, I don't care if we're 2-14 or 14-2.
It's like playing for East. Going 2 or 1 and 0 and whatever. As long as we beat West.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so it was fun. Watson scored twice. I love that.
He's a baller, dude.
He's a weapon, man. Like
he's a weapon.
It's just it's fun. Like we haven't had a guy like that since Jordy.
I mean, big like that.
I mean, Greg Jennings was a weapon at wide receiver, but Aaron Jones, but nobody with the speed that Watson. So, dude, if he can just keep
and the
developing
size,
as a wide receiver,
because
he's kind of like a gimmicky guy almost right now. If he can just put on a few lbs,
get built. He could be the next one.
Not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of number 9. If he could change his number, that'd be cool. I'd be down with the number
weird
change.
Number. It's like a punter number.
I'd be down with a number change.
Give him a number 5.
He can't. I'm pretty sure that's retired. I think Paul Hornung.
Paul Hornung is retired.
I think he's in the rafters.
Giving him number 0. Oh, that would be sweet. Packers have probably never had number 0.
I was just about to look, and
I think it's legal now.
I think it is too.
Packers probably have never had number 0.
I don't think that's a. No, there's been no number 0. Number 1, that was Lambeau. That number, I'm pretty sure is. I don't think anyone can wear number 1.
Number 0.
Dude. No one's worn 0. Oh, no, number 1 is not retired. It's just never really been worn.
Number 0.
They have the retired numbers in here. So 3, 4.
We're saying number 9. It's kind of a.
You think they're gonna retire 12?
Oh yes, of course.
Think so?
Yes, it'll get. Is there a clinky clink? Yes, I'm not drinking the fucking Hurricane.
I don't know. Well, who are they gonna retire for? Lynn Dickey or Aaron Rodgers?
Come on, no.
Lynn Dickey was the fucking man.
Did he win a Super Bowl?
Yeah, I might as well have one ready to go.
Lynn Slicky ever win a Super Bowl?
No,
come on.
no. But yeah, I think they're gonna retire it for Slicky's Slick. And dude, I want to get a number 12 jersey, but put Dickey on the back and not fucking Rodgers.
I think I'm gonna get a number 0 jersey and put Watson on the back and start it.
Yeah, so we were just saying, Seamo, how Christian Watson's been tearing it up, but I'm not the biggest fan of number 9 for him.
Yeah.
Maybe it means something though.
Yeah, maybe he likes it. I don't know. I can't remember what he was at NDSU. I don't know. He might have been 9.
Why is his number so low?
He might like the number 9. I don't know.
I'm gonna tweet at him.
I'm gonna tweet.
Yeah. Do it from the HUA. Pod.
Oh yeah, you guys
do it both. You and HUA.
Well, I guess wide receiver numbers are.
They're
Aren't
everything.
there like certain positions like?
Not anymore. You can be any number you want now.
Okay.
Like linebackers can be number 5 if they want to, or a lineman could wear number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's. Dude, I want to see a quarterback be like.
Oh, Christian Watson. Did we have? Can he never? Why didn't he wear number 1?
He wore number 1 at NDSU.
Yeah.
I don't think it's officially retired, but I think it's like, dude, it hasn't been worn since Curly Lambeau. Like, he's the only person to ever wear 1. So I think it's like unofficially retired.
What's a good tweet at him? How should I word it? Wear number 0.
Like change the 9 to a 0, or like, yo, number 9. I don't know how to talk to fucking you guys. I don't even know how to talk to a fucking pro athlete.
He's just a person.
Exactly. I don't know how to talk to people.
Stop being a fucking pussy. Wear number 0.
Be like, yo, why are you wearing a punter's number?
No, just be like, what do you think about the number 9? Like, I think you should be wearing number 0.
What do you think about the number Watson?
Number
0.
I'm gonna just do a gif of 0 from Holes.
Oh, see, now you're thinking. There you go. All right, fellas, we got to wrap up Packer Talk here.
Yeah,
we got to get this wrapped up. So we're gonna get Christian Watson on changing his number. We got the bye week, so we'll talk about the Rams game next week. We'll do predictions and all that shit next week.
Yep.
Packers beat the Bears. Fuck the Bears, huh?
Fuck the Bears.
Always
Rodgers still owns them.
Hey, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That salute he gave after we scored the 2-point conversion. Looked like he was doing the fucking Nazi salute. The fucking Heil Hitler. I mean, it was like, what the fuck, man? You can't do that shit. But,
just like...
yeah, he did the salute. You know, he did the Soldier Field salute, but then he held his arm out.
Oh.
And I was like, Rodgers, that's going to get, like, cut. And, like, you look like you're doing the... You know, whatever. That's his body, his choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was Packer Talk. Fuck the Bears. Packers won 28-19.
Hey, man.
Christian Watson, my boy.
I just tweet him.
Showing up. He's finally showing up.
We're number 0.
I just tweet him.
Hell yeah.
Did it.
Hell yeah.
Done did it.
But, who the fuck?
So, you feel clutch enough to wear number 0 to spell some words or what?
Or are we getting into what you rather?
Little would you rather. Yeah, we got.
You jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun. Jumping the gun.
Those fucking earthquakes got his brain quaking over there.
Jumping the gun.
Yeah,
Jumping the gun.
Little would you rather. Yeah.
Alright. Finally drinking slick bushy lighties.
Alright, so just a fun one to start with. Nothing too serious, nothing too major, nothing too what's the word? Controversial.
Sure.
All right. Would you rather? I have it. All right. Which one of these would you rathers would you be able to turn on and off using your mind? All right. So a skill you can turn on and off. Your sense of physical pain.
Mm-hmm.
Other people's ability to talk, alarm systems and locks, calories and food you eat, or guns being able to fire.
All right, say it again.
All right, so something you can turn on or off with your mind. So your sense of physical pain. So you can turn it on, turn it off. You're about to go into a football game. You turn that shit off, and you have yourself a hell of a
Like
game.
just physical pain?
Yeah,
All right,
physical pain. Throw yourself into a wall, wouldn't feel it. Other people's ability to talk.
That guy. I'm just kidding.
Alarm systems and locks. So like you're about to go rob a bank, turn that shit off. Calories in the food you eat. You eat anything you want, never gain a pound. Or the guns being able to fire. I don't really know how
I'll
that
do
would
locks.
do you good.
Rob
in
the
real
fuck
life.
out of a bank.
I do physical pain.
I do other people's ability to talk.
Yeah. That was a close second for me.
Really?
Yeah, just because there's some times when I'm just like, I don't really know any.
Then you get no second.
Yeah, but I can turn it on and
Guessing.
off. And I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess, you're right,
So
you're
like
right.
it's always on, and then I can just be like, God, I want to listen to this person, and then it's off, and then they're done talking. They just like, they just stop talking. That'd be great.
I
That
guess
would
that's.
be great.
I guess it's more
I
beneficial.
just have fewer moments with that. Every once I do get that one, but I have fewer moments with that than I'd like to shut off my physical pain, even though every once in a while 'cause it can be
you're
pretty
sick of using
bad.
safe words or something, or
like
what?
physical pain. I mean, what kind of physical pain? Are you
Just any
going
pain.
through?
You don't feel any pain. I don't
Well,
have a lot. I don't
through-
have a lot right now, but I might. If
I mean, I'll take.
I get in a fight, I'm turning that shit off. I'm going ham.
I mean, yeah, you have been bamboozled
I
once.
got bamboozled.
Yeah.
Although I didn't really feel a lot of pain. But like, you never know when it's gonna come in handy. What if you gotta go Hercules mode? and fucking,
But see, the thing is, can you go Hercules mode if you don't
what if
feel
you
that pain?
What if you break your leg up in the mountain by yourself? Gotta get down.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay.
No
I mean-
pain. I'm
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
walking on my
127
my wiggly
hours or
leg.
whatever
I'm
it's
walking on my wiggly leg all the way
Yeah,
down the
but that's
mountain.
what your adrenaline is for. Well, at
It
that
only
point,
lasts
your
so
adrenaline
long,
kicks
brother.
in, and I
It
guess.
lasts so long. I do the
You stub your
people-
toe.
The people talking.
That's a pretty good one. Stub
Yeah, I
your
mean-
toe. Fuck, that hurts.
I don't. I like
No more pain.
thinking about it now.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But
Thinking about it now, I don't go through that much physical pain.
I don't either. But
And like, I feel like if I do it,
in a moment, how powerful that could be.
yeah. But like, say Carl, say you're working.
Okay.
and You're cutting a piece of wood and you cut like your wrist, and like you're like, oh fuck, I almost cut my wrist off. You can turn your pain off, but your wrist is still not attached to your
yeah,
arm.
that's what I'm saying.
You know
If
what
I
I mean?
cut an
Like,
artery, I'm still dying.
yeah.
But you're more calm, cool, collective, so you can.
But so you die a chill
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with the adrenaline, I'd
we
still
cold.
Yeah,
Reed's
yeah.
cold.
Oh,
Hey, I'm
did you see
good.
how he died?
I'm good.
He didn't give a fuck. He
You're
drank
squirting
his
blood.
blood.
I'm good.
Did it hurt? Hell no.
He drew a picture on the wall. Goddamn.
Dude, adrenaline's a real. Saw a snap on me. My boss walked in. I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
And like the close second of calories in the food, I kind of need calories. I got to put on some lbs.
Right.
Your
So-
calories fine. I don't give a fuck about that.
My-
I've been putting on.
Yeah.
I
Me
gain
too,
weird.
buddy.
I gain weird weight.
I mean, I guess actually maybe guns being able to fire would be because you could just be like, I want all guns to stop working. And
Like
then-
during hunting. Sorry about it. Got coronal rear.
All wars just turn into fist fights.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
See, that would be real. That would be cool.
Like, why aren't any of our guns working? There's just one
Yeah.
person like chilling in his
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah.
You fighting, Carl? No.
I'm fighting, just not.
Dude,
you
get
don't.
out.
You don't realize it.
Right.
But
Any
alright.
difference between a country is just a boxing match.
So you do-
between presidents or whoever
Yeah,
leaders.
who
or something.
would who would be the?
I don't know.
They would the designated leaders would not fight.
No.
They would like, we appoint
Right,
the
right.
baddest motherfucker in prison to go fight for us. You know,
Yeah,
it
Brittany
turned in-
Griner verse.
dude, it turned into Hunger Games real quick. Like, we appoint
Brittany Griner verse fucking, who's the guy from Manitowoc, murder guy?
Avery.
Avery.
Oh shit.
I'm just
kidding.
Battle Royale. I
So
think
you'd-
Griner. I think
You'd
Brittany
rather, oh
Griner
yeah, I
wins,
would
yeah.
too. So
Anyway.
you'd rather get rid of physical pain.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of guns.
No, I'm still gonna do other people's ability to talk.
Talk.
Yeah. Because like right before someone fires a gun, I'll just turn his ability.
But,
to
I mean,
talk
like-
off and be like 3, 2.
I just thought.
But
I don't
they
know
can
when
still
I'm ever
fire
going
the
to be
gun.
faced with that. But if I were to be faced with that, I guess I'd be. I might think back to this moment. I'm like, motherfucker.
God
Damn it. Shut up.
So what do you?
Shut up.
So Carl, what are you going with?
I'm going to do the ability with guns.
Yeah, you're turning that.
So I'm stopping the weapon. You stop their voice doesn't mean they ain't going to shoot.
True. All right. Would you rather save 3 of your closest family members or 1,000 people you don't know? So if you save 3 family members, 1,000 people die, or you save 1,000 people and 3 family members die.
I'd save my family members.
Yep. Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry
well, like
about it.
either way, people are dying. I'm saving my family. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe my family is part of that 1,000 people.
It's as dirty as it feels. What are we talking?
It's just a
Family,
hot
probably
button.
like your mom and your dad. and your
Closest
yeah.
family members.
Yep. Sorry about it. They're losing all their closest. I'm not. Fuck that.
I'm gonna save the 1,000 people.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, I don't know. There could be some dope motherfuckers in that 1,000. Like there could be the guy who's the leading cancer researcher in the world, and he's on the verge of finding the cure.
But he's not your mom. Or
Well,
your
my mom
dad.
isn't on the verge of finding the cure for cancer. Let me tell you.
I'm saving my people. It's so selfish, but I have to do it.
Velvet Assassin goes, would you rather wake up tomorrow 8 inches shorter or have a piece of popcorn stuck in your throat?
Popcorn.
Yeah, how much shorter can I get?
Popcorn. I can't be any shorter.
In my
the
throat
popcorn.
forever?
Give me the popcorn.
I'll be a short king.
I am a short king.
I'll be a short king.
I am a short king.
I'm already there, and I don't got any more inches to give up.
It's just your height, not your dick.
You could be a dwarf and you could get like special medical care or something.
4'10".
I think there's something that comes with
I
that.
think
4'9". I'd be
I
so
think-
tiny.
if
Short king.
I'd be-
Short king.
Short king.
short king, I'd
Give me
be
popcorn.
short and
Give
be
me the-
comfy.
I'm short enough. Give
You
me
know
the
how good I
popcorn.
could be
Yeah,
comfy?
you guys don't have many inches to give up.
She could coddle me. She could do this with me. Fuck yeah, I'll take it.
Give me that.
Kiss my head.
No more being the big spoon. Permanent
Yeah.
small spoon, baby.
Never been. I'm just a shorter king.
Shorter.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shorter king. I'm gonna be shorter. 8 inches? That's a lot.
That's
though.
a lot.
But a fucking piece of you're just doing this and your girlfriend said, "Kiss me." Okay.
All right. Speaking of kissing, would you rather lose all of your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you kissed someone?
Oh,
That's a weird one.
lose all your.
I would lose
all
a
your
day.
teeth.
I would lose a
Lose
day.
a day
Every time you kiss somebody.
Yeah. Man. Well, at least I'm enjoying the days that I'm living.
That's true.
Although you could get fake teeth.
But you lose your days.
No, you can't get fake teeth. You
can't get fake teeth?
Gums. You get gums.
I just
You get a hell of a blowjob.
Yeah.
I'd be gummied.
Seamo would be making a lot of money down on the.
I think
Under
we
the
all,
bridges.
as married or as captured men, we probably all kiss our women at least once a day if we see them.
Sure.
Once or twice or
Yeah, I'd take
multiple
losing all my
times.
teeth too.
Yeah,
I mean, because at this point, I don't need my teeth. You know.
I don't need them. Oh Jesus!
Jesus.
Run a mile through an
Through an African. What?
Serengeti.
Would you
with a
rather run
large
through a
amount-
mile through the African Serengeti with a
Serengeti.
large amount of raw meat attached to you, or run a mile through the shittiest part of Detroit, shouting the N?
The first one, Serengeti.
Yeah, I would take the Serengeti for
Serengeti.
sure.
Serengeti.
Fuck that.
At
no.
least if I die, I'm providing
Yeah.
sustenance to the animals.
Yeah, I think I
die with a little dignity too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm running through the Serengeti.
Because if they're like, he died running through Detroit shouting the N-word, people
You're
be like,
just-
oh, good, fuck him. He
Yeah.
deserves to
Yeah.
die.
You're just some old white getting shot.
Yeah, some cis male,
Yeah.
Out
No,
there
and they
getting
probably wouldn't
shot.
just shoot you.
cis white
yeah, you wouldn't
male.
last very long.
Pick up that
Yelling the
penny,
N-word.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
Yeah, Serengeti. Because
Serengeti.
either way, you're dying, and I'd rather die at the...
I'd die with
you know,
fucking pride.
I don't want, my fellow...
Feller whites.
I was gonna say fellow or I don't know, I mixed up. Anyway, and I wouldn't want them hating me. I'd rather have a lion being like, Fucking cis white, the worst.
What's cis?
All right, give us one more.
Like cis white, it's like a cisgen, like you're just your gender or something. I think I don't really know what cis.
All right,
Velvet Assassin.
VA, give us one more goodie. One more goodie.
I got a whole list here.
All right, out of her though.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
All right, Max, give me.
No, yeah, Velvet Assassin. You identify as the gender that you were born with. Okay, so that's what cis means. Thanks, Velvet. You're the best.
So I'm a guy.
All right. Tough. Would you rather? Whoa. Would you rather be able to run 200 miles an hour or be able to fly 20 miles an hour?
Fly.
Wait,
Ooh.
say that again?
Would you rather be able to run 20 miles an hour or be able to fly? Excuse me. Would you rather be able to run 200 miles an hour or be able to fly 20 miles an hour?
Run.
Fly.
You're running through anything.
I already run 200. No, I would fly. Fuck it.
I think run.
I mean, it's a way better like ride flying.
Right.
But you're just going. It's taking.
If I could run 200 miles an hour,
imagine going to Chicago.
I'd be the greatest football player that's ever lived.
Well, yeah.
Think about travel too.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Chicago. Pew. Run there quick.
Can you
An
just
hour?
run nonstop like you have speed?
It'd be like driving there from flying there, but flip flopped.
I would just drive.
And then fly around the city.
Yeah,
when you get
fuck
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd fly.
So do you never like? Are you getting tired while you're flying at 20 miles per hour?
Are you getting tired while you're running?
No, I think you just take that out. I think you know,
You're just going.
Think about
I think like it's like once you get to your destination, you're tired. So it's like
All right.
Either way, you're tired.
either way, you're tired.
I'd fly. I think just for the view
Yeah, fuck yeah. I would
and
love
avoid
to fly.
traffic.
Because that would be cool if you hike up to a mountain and you just jump off and you start flying around.
Fuck yeah.
That would be dope. But you could.
You fly up to the motherfucker.
I'm gonna go running. I'm still gonna go.
I'll do running. Yeah.
I don't enjoy running.
Carl's done both. Carl's done both. I'll be like, I'd fly. I'd fly. No, I'm gonna run.
I'd like to run. Be fast.
All right, Velvet Assassin's ass. Would you rather have pubes for teeth or teeth for pubes? I think we did this. Velvet Assassin.
We
you
have.
son of a bitch. This is a good one.
Yeah, they're pubes for teeth.
I would rather have teeth for pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you couldn't eat shit with pubes for teeth.
Yeah,
You'd be eating coral like the whales.
I'd rather have
Whales have like pube.
Krill.
Right?
Krill.
Whales have like pube teeth.
They got like a bunch of brushes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're like, aren't they like?
They're thick.
Yeah, they're like.
Thick
and they go.
boys.
Woo.
I don't know. Seamo would be the whale.
I'm a pretty good whale.
I do teeth. I do.
Pubes for teeth.
You do pubes for teeth?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I do teeth for pubes.
Sorry, teeth
Yeah,
for
I'd
pubes.
probably do.
I eat that pussy up. Sorry about it.
Grind it up.
Yes, sir.
Definition
of ground beef.
I hope
Would you rather? Would you rather? Would you rather have a? We have done this. I want to revisit it though. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button?
Rewind.
I think. Yeah, I kind of remember this.
I would rewind because, like, you could pause it, but like, you also it could happen and be like, oh shit, all right, rewind time.
Right.
And fix it anyways.
But see,
Unless
dude,
it depends what you're doing with your pause time.
do you guys not think about like how even bad shit that you like, not like necessarily bad shit, but like bad decisions or wrong like things that you do have like formed where you are now?
Oh yeah.
Like you ever thought about like,
sure.
okay, I wish I'd never have done that, but if I haven't done that,
Right.
maybe I wouldn't ever be here.
Exactly. It's a weird thought to have.
So that's like that's a big thing for me with this. Like, I don't know if I'd ever want to rewind and change things because everything that's if I rewinded and changed things, nothing would be the same now.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with what's going on now.
I'm kind of I feel like I would just constantly be rewinding, and I would never be moving forward.
You'd never be satisfied.
And that's just me personally, because that's just how I am, like, mentally. I'm always, like, rehashing and rethinking shit that I don't need to rehash and rethink. Like, just move on. Like,
But if I could pause and think about a situation,
if I could pause and rob a bank, then I could just go live on a beach, and I wouldn't have to rewind any situation.
exactly, or pause and just think about anything that's going on in the moment. Like,
Dude, how crazy would that be to just pause life, and you could just pause for
so is it like
decades?
Click?
Like
The Adam Sandler movie?
pause and rewind.
I would not want to rewind.
Yeah, I'd just pause.
You
Oh,
guys
we got another one.
That one's funny. Would you rather have eyebrows that freely roamed around your body like caterpillars, or randomly have kneecaps disappear for 1 hour a day, causing you to collapse?
Oh my god.
That one's funny.
so you just have like little.
I think might go.
I think the eyebrows would be like little pets.
eyebrows.
Come here, buddy.
But
I think the eyebrows.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
You would look weird with no eyebrows.
Well, I mean, you can barely see him now.
That's true.
I
They'd
think I
just
go
be
eyebrows.
squirmish.
Yeah, I think I
You're
go
like,
eyebrows.
yeah.
Because you could like just kind of
But I mean,
color
like,
them in, and then when they're there, it's just like really bushy. But then when they're gone, it's like, oh, you kind of don't have eyebrows, but you kind of do, you know.
I'd go with kneecaps. I'd be out in public, with the buddies. All of a sudden, I just collapse. Like, oh, somebody's got to hold me for an hour.
Guys, seriously, you can bend my legs backwards. Do it. Do it. Do it.
and be
Try
like
it.
me during the Turkey Bowl.
Yeah.
I just gave up.
And he was walking to go to the bar to get shots, and then he just is on the ground. You can't.
My
stand.
knees gave out.
Knees, they're gone. And then I'd be over there, be like, "Where am I, bro?"
Where am I? Are my eyebrows on your knees?
Hey, okay, real question.
Okay.
So being, sorry about
Jeez. Can only imagine what this real question is.
All right. So, have you guys ever thought about, like, have you ever, like, been just doing your normal day shit and just stopped and thought, like, what if, like, all of a sudden I just wake up from, like, a trip I've taken, like say right now, all of a sudden, like, you just came to and it was, like, you took like way too strong of mushrooms or acid or something, like
Like that guy that smoked salvia and you had a whole family underwater.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like 2 hours ago or whatever, but you lived a whole life and all of a sudden like you came to and you're like, yo, dude, I just like
It's all simulation anyway.
This can't be right.
We'll all wake up eventually.
I mean,
Like, I've thought about that a lot for some reason lately. Like, what if I just wake up all of a sudden and I'm like 4 years back and I just have to like live with like knowing I just lived a lifetime of. You guys know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I know.
oh,
Yeah, I know what you're
100%,
saying.
You ever thought about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, real quick, check it out. I got a tooth.
Oh!
Let me see.
Look at that!
Oh,
You got a tooth!
Yeah, it feels weird too.
Holy shit, maybe I am 4 years forward.
You might be living in a simulation.
What the fuck?
dude, that's lit.
That is
Yeah.
lit. How'd it go?
It's weird.
It's there, right?
It's there, man.
It's
I
not
might
like
have,
When'd
might
you
have
get
to
it?
get it like yesterday. I might have to
Okay.
get it like filed down or something. It's a little high, but
let me see.
Sure. Which one was it?
It's that one. Yeah, I
Sure,
can
sure,
see it.
okay.
yeah. It's not bad. Like they can only do so good of a job matching.
But it's a
Right.
tooth.
But it's a tooth, man.
Dude, you've been
that's-
missing that bitch for a minute.
Dude, it's
hey,
weird.
cheers, your tooth.
It's weirder with it than without it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well, I mean, you've been so used to it.
Wow.
You ever drink through a straw through it?
Yeah. I put a lot, I put a lot of things in that hole to try to fill the gap. And
Okay, Tommy.
wasn't that big of a gap.
Damn.
So
So
dude, so it all, dude. Yesterday and a little bit today, it's getting better. every time I go to talk, it feels like I'm about to lisp, but I don't.
Oh,
It feels like I'm about to start talking like this, but I don't.
is it sensitive?
Anyway. No, it's. Mm-mm.
Damn.
It just feels interesting in my mouth.
Damn, you've been wearing that fucking thing forever.
I've had nothing there.
Didn't you have a thing that filled it though? Like a retainer?
In high school.
Oh, I guess a while ago.
Yeah. I know.
Hey, good for you, bud.
Thanks. What we were talking I broke up a would you rather. Oh, we were talking
Weird I mean, I brought up some weird like imagine just coming to and
coming to because I was like, "Oh, here's a fucking check it out. There's no my that past reality is gone.
Yeah.
No tooth max."
So I tripped mushrooms for the first time in a while.
Yeah, is that what got you
Thinking about
this?
Yeah.
So what would you, as we're getting into our challenge talking about mushrooms, what do you like? Have you been in a trip that like felt real and then you came like, I don't know what got you?
I think I've never been in one where like I felt like I came out like felt like I lived like a lifetime or something.
Yeah.
But I've tripped where like I've had like experienced things through a trip and then like it's occurred a couple days after, like sounds or like visions and shit like that.
Shit.
But like I just went, I like listened to some stories or listened I don't know, just watched some shit about people like who have just been stuck in like trances and like being in like a deep trip, could imagine like all of a sudden one day just coming out of something. This is like a weird thought of mine, just coming out of something and like being like 2 years back and like just being like, dude, I just like me and Seamus lived together for like 2 years and like I dated this girl and we did like 100 podcasts. Like, what do you mean I'm just graduating high school? Like,
yeah,
you know, like something like that. Like, where like that's kind of terrifying to think about. Where it's like, I don't know. That was just a weird thought of mine.
I had like a similar experience with DMT. It wasn't like a whole lifetime kind of thing, but I spent a good part of the 15 minutes that it actually was. It was a terrifying experience.
Like it felt way longer than 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How did
it went poorly. It went very poorly.
Yeah. So
I don't remember most of it, but except for the end of it, and I just remember because I was freaking out.
Yeah.
Because like I guess I started like dancing while I'm like completely disassociated and I'm knocking a bunch of shit down.
Oh shit! You pulled the Carl.
And the people I was with, their solution was to hold me on the ground, like pin me on the ground.
Shit.
So then I started like a mental freak out.
Right.
I'm like thinking like I'm stuck like this, and I remember what I remember is like being in like a hospital bed, just like permanently tripped out, like looking at myself, looking down, my parents beside me, like them crying, and they're just like, oh my god, like our son, like he's never coming back and all that.
Holy shit.
And I started screaming out like in real life, make it stop, like bloody fucking murder, make it stop, make it stop.
Didn't you smoke out of like a rig too?
Well, yeah, I had never done it before. We were drinking a shit ton of beers. I was all fucked up.
Yeah.
And they stuck the DMT rocks, to a giant dab, and I wasn't smoking a lot at the time either.
Shit.
And I smoked all it. After that, they were like, "Yeah, that was a really bad idea. We shouldn't have done that to you."
Yeah, holy fuck.
But I remember like looking over myself, and I was like, "I'm stuck. Like this is it. Like I'm fucked up." And I remember being that like. It was longer than obviously it actually was, but like coming out of it, I remember it was a pretty messed up time in my life. There was a lot of things going on, but I just remember being like, I appreciate being sober so much because that was so fucked up, and I never want to experience that again.
God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was fucked up.
Yeah.
But I had like a mini experience like that.
So
No,
you didn't like, you didn't do the whole like, well, maybe like the blast off that they say with the DMT. So like you did, but you were just you were like,
Yeah.
you were.
I mean, it's different. I feel like because like I
yeah, everyone sounds like everyone
I was
has a different
Gone.
type of,
I blacked out for most of it because I
Yeah.
don't remember because I did way too much in a fucked up way.
yeah.
So I remember a lot of it, but that was like when I was starting to come down. That is what I was like going through my head and seeing, and I was like, I don't ever want to experience this again.
dude, that's how I was with my DMD trip. Like it wasn't, like for example, my friend told me her first DMT like hallucinogenic trip
Yeah.
was she smoked it, she blasted off, and when she closed her eyes, she was floating through like a space-like atmosphere,
Yeah.
and on either side of her were like little bubbles, and she said she could like grab like any of the bubbles and pull herself into a different memory of her life.
Whoa.
Of like any like from young to old, like that's what she said her time. Like when I did it, I just remember like, so like this is like my main memory is like I hit it, I exhaled, and you and who we were with just turned into fucking cardboard cutouts and just fucking tipped over.
Yeah.
And it just, everything went black, and it was just like just I had like
Yeah,
a
that
fucking
high pitch.
alarm.
Yeah, the high pitch noise. Yeah.
And then like I just remember waking up in my closet. Like I remember I was so far, like I definitely blasted off, but it wasn't like cool.
yeah,
It was terrifying. Like
Yeah,
Doesn't
it was
I
a
think that happened. Well, it sounded like I was having a good time at first until I got pinned down.
okay.
But that was fair because I was like knocking over shit, breaking stuff. But I was just dancing.
It's almost like, dude. It sounds like it was almost like a salviate, like for both of y'all, like
I mean, it was quite literally out of this world.
that, and that's what like
Wow.
the salvia shit is like. I mean, I've never done it, but all the videos are like people will just get up and they'll like try to walk through a wall because whatever trip they're on, the wall's not there, but
Yeah.
here
it
like
seemed
crazy shit
yeah,
like that.
it seemed like a trip. Like I've tripped on acid to the point where it's like I'm not like, but I understood like I'm not here,
yeah,
but like I understood like I'm me,
Right.
which make like if that makes sense. Like I'm not here, but I'm at least I can control like wherever I am in my mind.
So with these, and maybe taking the conversation a little off
transfer.
course a little bit, but with the shrooms, like what did you guys notice? Like you've taken Seamo, you've had
A little
some
bit.
a little bit, Kyle, you've had a little bit.
I think it scared me.
Yeah,
I can't trip no more.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
anxiety's too
my
high.
anxiety. I need to. I think I could with you guys, like in a group.
Okay.
Like I to be honest with you guys, like it scared the fuck out of me.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I mean at first
I needed to distract myself because like when you do
Yeah.
it by yourself, you're so focused on like, okay, I'm tripping balls. But when you're like with other
Yeah.
people, like doing other things, like, okay, I'm tripping balls, but like that's not what you're thinking
Yeah.
about. You're thinking about like,
Right.
whoa,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
this is goofy.
Yeah.
Like we're just goofing around. You know what I mean?
okay, yeah, totally.
So-
yeah. For me, I had to wake up and go to work on that Thursday.
Yeah,
and I hadn't tripped in since that DMT trip.
oh shit,
So like it's been like 2 years, and I ate it, and I last thing I remember is Seamus giving it to me, and he's like, "You just said like enjoy your movie,"
Yeah. I saw the movie. I'm like, oh, it looks cool. Have fun.
and I ate it, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and I was like, "Oh!" Like it was like I haven't been here in a while.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And it was like when you're tripping, like how you feel 2 steps out of reality, where like you feel like
yes,
just spaced from
yeah.
dude,
oh my, and like it was I was tripping balls, dude, like, and I was I was really trying hard. Like, I watched that dinosaur movie and I enjoyed it. But then when it was done, I was like frantically trying to find something to keep my mood up. Like,
Right.
I played like Remember the Titans and turned it off. Then played Cars and turned it off. And like was just like and like just try. I hit the point where like I was trying not to trip anymore, but I was tripping balls.
Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah.
So
like
make it stop.
It like
which never works, which makes it worse.
where like it came to a conclusion to me where it's like I needed people.
Right.
I needed like energy around me to like, oh, let's do this.
Feed off of.
I needed to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
So like, I just did it by myself, and it was just it was fun at first, but then I was like, God damn, it was like I was sprung to a place where I was like,
done with this.
Damn, I haven't done this. This is why I stopped doing this.
Dude, the 2 times I've really done it, I've had this feeling of like I've been here before, but I don't know when.
Okay.
Like when just a couple weeks ago, I was like tripping, feeling nauseous, but I was like, and at same time when I first ever had a trip, I had the feeling of
Milwaukee with Hercules.
Yeah, by myself. Yeah, I was like, I have done this before. I just don't know when it was, but it's like this like super like perfect just like I know this like uncomfortability feeling
setting in a sense.
Yeah, I've had this like mindset of just shit's fucking weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I was like, I've felt this before and I don't know when. Like,
and it was comfortable?
No, it's not like, no, I don't feel like, oh, good, like here I am, I'm back in this mindset. It's like, holy fuck, okay. It's more of like a, oh shit, like, why the fuck do I feel like that? Or not why the fuck, but it's like
you're lost in a place, but you know how to get out, and it's like, how the fuck?
No, it's like close, but it's more of like oh shit, here I am. Okay, like this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I gotta figure it out, and then it's like, wait, I've like done this before. And I don't know if it was like when I was 4 years old, I broke my leg and I had a codeine prescription, and I also had to like go into surgery, and there was like, I feel like it was that like those few days when I had this feeling because I had a ton of drugs in me.
Right.
So that's the only like time in my life when I was young enough where I don't really like remember exactly every like my emotions and my mental state. But I was on a bunch of drugs and like at the time like Vicodin, codeine. I had a bunch of shit in me, and I was 4 years old, having some weird dreams. I don't remember them, but I just remember like feeling like the most different I've ever felt in my whole life.
Yeah.
During those couple weeks, and I'm like, that's gotta be the correlation I feel when I fucking trip balls. Because like when I trip balls, I'm like, I fucking felt this before. Like, I've had this weird, because it's anxiety for me, but it's a different type of anxiety.
It's anxiety. I think for
it's like your body doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it triggers some kind of like anxiety of like, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, how do I handle this?
Yeah.
And it's at a point you just have to like succumb to it. It's like, we're on some shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's okay.
We're gonna be weird. Things are gonna be different. Like, you just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what was hard for. I think this was the first time I ever tripped by myself.
Oh. Okay.
So like, you know that feeling when hallucinogens hit you, and it's not just like visuals, but it's like the spacing in your hearing.
Yep.
Like like
you feel it in your head.
It kind of like it's like quiet.
Yeah.
Where like like say we were watching whatever on the TV right now, but it sounds so far away. All of a sudden it's like
the sounds
like
are
that,
there,
like that, and it's like like
taking longer to get to.
So like that hit me, and I woke up and I was like, like shit seems funky, but then like it wasn't when it was like when my sound hit me, that's what fucked me up, where it was like, whoa, like I'm
Yeah.
spaced. And then I could hear you and Denny outside the room, like just doing your guys' thing. But then it was like, but it sounded so far away where I was like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want to go out there. And then you guys went in your room and I went in the bathroom and it was just like, I turned the fan on. I was like, and I was like, whoa. And like, like part of me wanted to like grab you and be like, yo, bro, I'm tripping. You got to chill with me. Like,
I would have.
I know.
I
but
fucking
like,
would have.
It was it was the first time I ever tripped by myself. And it's, I don't know, it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I enjoyed a portion of it, and then I hit a point where like I had to tell myself like,
it's just like once you get in that mindset of like wanting it to stop or something like that.
Yeah.
Once you get in those kind of like negative thoughts, you're like, then it's just kind of like fuck.
But it was weird. Like I hit it like so I was tripping hard, and I was watching this movie, and I was anxious, but I was enjoying this movie because like this movie was like
you just kind of get it in your stomach. You're just like,
and then it ended.
Yeah.
But then like I was telling myself like, yo, you took this, you know what you took, you've done this millions of times, relax, have like and then like I just lay back and I just let it all take over my body and just, but then I'd start tripping too hard and like come back and be like, what the fuck's going on? And then like it got to a point where like you said, I was like, I just want to be done.
Yeah.
But I was like,
that's why
I was like an half hour in where it was like,
yeah.
No, but
so that's why I've come, because I've definitely been there before, and I've come to the conclusion that like I'm not gonna do it just like doing nothing. Like I'm not just gonna sit there and trip. Yep. Like I took like a little bit and I played video games, talking with my friends, and like occupied brains. I wasn't even thinking about that I was doing it, but I was like, I'm a little goofy right now. I was just like giggling, playing games with my friends. You know what I mean? Like so, like I think that's something important. Is like you don't just take them and then just dwell in it. Right. You take it and you do something and you enjoy that part of it.
And that's when I came out of it. It kind of like. Everybody asks, like, do you learn something from, like, your trips or whatever, you know, like, and I have, like, I mean, in a sense, like, I have a lot, but, like, from this one, like, I kind of came out of it, and I was, like, I realized, like, I need to enjoy moments like these with people who I'm comfortable with, like, if you guys were around chilling with me, I would have been, probably,
it would have been solid.
I probably would have had some anxiety, but I would have been booling.
So, with that being said, when we grow the Jedi mind fucks, because we grew golden teachers, and now we're growing the Jedi mind fucks. I think us three, we should all take a trip with the JMFs.
I think so too.
I've never.
But we should go we should like.
Well, yeah, we'll
plan it out a bit.
Do something.
Like go to our cabin or go like plan not just like sit in a house and like
watch a movie.
No, like
stay occupied.
Exactly.
You got
go for a hike.
Your brain is way too active just to be idle. You know what I mean?
And I think that would be like just a cool way to try these new ones that we're growing.
I think so too.
It would just I don't know.
Not just I haven't tripped in 3 years. Let's take a cap and sit in my room by myself.
Let's like do something. So I don't know if we'll remember because we didn't remember really last week. But should we like each try to just think of something we can all do together for next week?
An adventure.
Yeah, as like a little adventure. Doesn't have to be like we like book a hotel in Chicago and like nothing crazy. But just like I don't know, plan like a hike in the cat. I don't fucking know. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something feasible.
Fuck yeah.
You can do in a day. Trip out, have fun. But then, come back and we're home and everything's cool.
Right.
Like, yeah. Because I think that would be fun to do a little HUA trip. If hopefully, maybe we can get Andy in town.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That'd be sweet.
That would be sick.
You know, dude, like us four.
Because I think it'd be like, that was another thing. I kept thinking such kosher thoughts, but just couldn't keep them by myself. Like, it was just like I kept.
It's like you have to get them out, but you got no one to get them out.
I had so much anxiety and I tried to cope it, and I was like, hey, man.
Yeah.
But I was like, I the whole time was like, I need somebody else to speak this to me.
Right,
Dude,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
like I need another voice of like I just need fun. I need active shit.
I feel you.
All right, so next week we're gonna come with some
no
trip
more Carl trippy by himself.
some group trip
Jesus
ideas
Christ.
with the JMFs.
But I woke up the next morning. I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and just looking back in the mirror for the first time. I was like, "Gee, the fuck."
Dude, fuck mirrors when you're tripping
Oh
balls.
my god, that was yeah. All right.
So
All right.
speaking of the Jedi mind fucks. So last week we talked about like mixing up the wheat berries with the substrate. Or the wheat or not the wheat, the dirt, the fucking vermiculite, gypsum, and
Cocaire.
Yeah,
Cocaire.
Cocaine.
Yeah, the cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Cocaine.
hell of a mushroom.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw a Reddit
And
post.
we got the
Some dude,
earthquake.
Some dude grew mushrooms off of cigarette butts.
What?
Oh,
He's like a master grower, so he knows how to grow mushrooms.
Margaret mind fucks.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck, but I was like, dude, if he can grow them on cigarette butts, we can grow them on.
We'll be
fine.
just fine.
Yeah, we're fine. So they're looking. From what I can see, because they're 3 separate buckets or bins inside of another bin, so it's hard to like see through because the buckets inside have a bunch of condensation.
Yeah.
But I think they're looking really good. Like I could peek in a little bit through one, and the little bit I could peek through was like perfect.
Nice.
It's like you want some nice like dewy white fungus. And from what I could see,
It's
some
dewy
dewy
and
white fungus. There was
Nice.
some
Yeah.
nice white fungus with some big like water droplets on it. Like
It seemed like
looked
we
good.
did it right.
I think so, dude.
I think
Yeah.
so too.
And so I got a bucket that'll fit all 3 of the shoe boxes inside.
Okay.
I've got the holes drilled in the bucket.
So we set all those individual
Yep.
boxes into the big chamber
Yep.
in a sense.
And all we do is we pop the lid off the shoe boxes,
miss.
put them in the chamber.
Okay.
We don't mist them to start.
Don't miss them.
The first flush, you don't need to do any misting because there's a lot of like moisture and condensation already in the bins. So that first flush, you don't need to do anything. We take the shoebox bins, take the caps off, put them in the big bin, and then I got micropose filters, which are different than the other filters we've been using, because our biggest problem that we've been running into is the FAE, the free air exchange. We're not getting enough air into our bins. We're getting a lot of our mushrooms will grow nice, but they'll grow with a lot of like white fuzzy mycelium growing up the base. Okay. And it's not hurtful or harmful. It's not like you can eat it. It's all part of the mushroom.
Yeah.
But what it is your mushroom is putting more energy into growing that white fuzzy mycelium than it is growing the mushroom and making it bigger and growing taller.
Okay.
So it's like not a defense mechanism. It's like trying to cover itself, or that's the wrong way to put it. I shouldn't have even said that. It's like it's just not growing properly. It's not getting enough air.
It's giving its energy to something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it could be giving its energy to something else towards.
Okay.
Sure.
So like our bases are really fat, and like we've got these fat bases, but then like the middle of our stems and the caps are a little thinner, just because we got this strong base, and then it's like it puts all the energy into the fucking base of the mushroom, essentially. So we've got that problem. So I'm thinking maybe it was these filters we were using not like porous enough, or just not like a good quality filter.
Yeah.
So I got different kinds of filters. Nothing too expensive either. We got like 20 filters for like $16. No, 24 for like $16.
Nice.
That includes shipping. So not bad at all. And they're from that web. They're from
that one lady's website.
That one lady. She recommended them. So we got those, and then I also got a more like a bigger air purifier that shoots more air out.
Hopefully they'll get some more air moving in the same place. They'll get more air in there too.
And we're gonna move it from the closet down to the basement.
Okay.
I got like a mini greenhouse. So it's like it's basically just like metal racks like metal wire racks,
Yeah.
and then a green like canvas over it.
Okay.
And then I'll try
Definitely
to,
a lot more moisture too in the basement.
The basement's actually not been bad. We got a
Not been bad.
dehumidifier down there.
Yeah.
That's not the biggest. That's really not our problem. Is the moisture? It's the air. The
air.
And I'm thinking the
Airflow.
closet is just too
Condensed.
There's not enough. I don't really. I'm not sure how to get more air unless you have like a fan, like a flow hood,
Right.
which would be nice.
I mean, you think about the
pushing air
basement too. It's a little
around.
more wide open.
Yeah.
Then you have that closet where it just has.
But I think I'm gonna try to set up like a black tarped little corner of the basement. Put that
Okay.
greenhouse in there,
Okay.
so we can kind of keep it sterile,
Yep.
ish, more so than, and then there will be more like airflow. We'll get
Right.
I
Even the bigger air purifier will push more air around.
I'm
as it's coming out,
thinking so. I'm hoping so. So we'll see how that goes. So I mean, things are. I mean, our third flush isn't bad. It's pretty good. I mean, we had a good first one, really good second flush, pretty good third flush. Looks like it's coming in, dude. We got one. So they grow in like the base will grow first, and then you'll see like a little. They'll look like these like just little chody like mushrooms growing, and then they'll kind of grow into form, right? They'll like, oh, the base kind of evens out, and it'll grow into like a nice like evenly distributed mushroom. So we have one that it was just a fat motherfucker, and like it didn't look like there was even a cap on it. It just looked like a blob. And now there's like a little pinhead cap that formed. And now it's coming in, and I don't know if it's just going to be a huge fucking mushroom.
Maybe that's the one we eat together.
Dude, it just might be.
We all take a bite off the stem.
Or it could be a fucking fat little fucking
little choder.
bulb base with a tiny little stem and cap. You know, like
Oh.
I'm so curious to see what this one. This has been like the weirdest flush of mushrooms. We had one growing next to a huge one, and it was a tiny little mushroom, and it looked like it just like grew and then just like
Plopped over.
just
Like
like
the-
shoved its head into the stem of the mushroom
Like
next
the
to
rock next to Kevin Hart.
it. Yeah,
Just fucking.
it grew right. It just like shot right into the stem. I don't know. It was weird, but so that's where we are with the mushrooms. We've got.
All right.
We're close. I'm hoping sooner rather than later we'll be moving our shoebox bins into the fruiting chamber.
Is there a time? Is there a when you're supposed to move them?
Yeah, so
We talked about
it's
this
hard
already?
it's hard to see you're supposed to move them to the fruiting conditions, so you start putting air into the bins once like the substrate is 100% colonized.
Okay.
And it's
yeah,
hard
yeah,
to
yeah.
see in to tell if they're 100% colonized, but you're supposed to wait like 1 to 2 weeks. This Sunday will be 2 weeks.
Yep.
Monday I'm supposed to be getting the greenhouse.
Okay.
So I'm thinking
you
maybe
ordered a greenhouse.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
cheap. It wasn't expensive at
Yeah.
all. It was, that's why I was like, oh fuck it, let's just try this out.
Right.
If this helps. Like,
So it's the colonized look, just like.
It looked good.
What is it? What's it look? It just look
I
like.
think.
Spreading out, getting that white layer on
Yeah,
top.
yeah. So when we had
Like the
wheat,
bag.
yeah, that bag, and it
Yeah.
was like white and shit, and it basically just like will colonize all that soil that we put on top
Yep.
of it. That'll all just like colonize up, and then once the top of that is like colonized, you introduce oxygen
Okay.
and some light, and it'll start growing towards the light. The oxygen indicates to the mycelium to start fruiting. Like, oh, like I don't know why. Something I should look into, maybe. Why, like,
Well,
Oxygen.
everything needs oxygen to grow.
Yeah.
yeah, that's totally.
But
Because
like if you think about mold, how mold grows, it just kind of like it doesn't have air coming at it, but it has like starts molding over bacteria or whatever.
and the mushrooms really aren't even like have anything to do with the mycelium network. It's
Right.
just the fruit of it. So it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
it's just like, oh, okay, here we're ready to.
We
put
need the
mushroom-
mold to
yeah,
grow.
Yeah. I was like, oh, all right, here we go.
Right.
But yeah, it's what were we Yeah, it's like you grow them and it feels like you're growing like a little city almost.
Yeah.
You know, like you have the tall mushrooms coming to the little skyscrapers, and you got the other little tiny little ones coming up. You're like, oh, these are the tiny little metropolises, and you got New York, you got fucking Los Angeles,
Right.
fucking Beijing. You know, you got all these.
Yeah.
But it's. I think, dude, these next ones are gonna be nice.
I hope so.
I think they're gonna be nice. Dude.
I hope so. I think so too. Honestly,
it'll be fun for us to.
I think our process is going to be much cleaner and just like more smooth. And I think we learned a little bit from the first one where these ones will be pretty nice. Which is awesome because the last ones are pretty good too.
And I think the only thing we might have to do would be, and I don't know if this affects it at all or what it would do, would be to put more of the substrate on top. But I don't really even know. I don't even think so.
At this point, we let them ride.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, at this point,
are you saying next time?
Yeah, next time or after, say, say, after the second flush, if, why isn't it, it's kind of done growing, or maybe we just need to put some more, there needs to be more nutrients in it, and maybe you just throw it. Because what a lot of people say is when your cake is done, just bury it, and then you might get mushrooms growing, in a couple months. So they just kind of say, don't, get rid of it, throw it away. Just bury it and see what happens. If nothing happens, then okay, you were gonna throw it away anyway.
Sure, yeah. So we can even try that with this last batch too, and just see what happens.
And I'm thinking what I'll do if none of that other substrate we have is gets moldy, I'm just gonna dig halfway down, bury a cake, put some substrate on top, and see what happens.
Sure.
Just let it go.
Fuck it. I mean, at that point, there's not much left for it anyway. So whatever we get out of it
is better than nothing.
Bonus.
Yeah. So yeah, we're looking groovy, man. We're gonna be
looking groovy.
Looking groovy.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, when we get these Jedis in, we'll all have a fun little trip. We'll come with some group ideas for tripping on them next week.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
And
maybe a game.
A game?
Yeah, we should play a little maybe a little weekly challenge game.
For
just anything.
Anything?
Like how we play dart? No. Now
next week?
Next week, yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and grab the little tabletop pong game.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so next week we can try to play the tabletop pong game for those just quick weekly challenges.
Yeah.
Whoever wins gets to decide what you don't do or do have to do once a week.
No caffeine, no nicotine, no, or do this, do that. Yeah.
We can write a short story, write a
come with a 1 minute stand up bit for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something just quick, easy, nothing crazy, but
bet.
Yeah. So we'll do that next week.
Yeah. I think it's fun when we play little games.
Dude, I love playing the game.
Yeah.
I loved when we played darts.
Yeah, we got darts,
again.
we got bags, yeah.
We got all kinds of games.
Yeah, Nina had this tabletop game. See,
we got pawn cups here.
Oh, this one. It has a little string on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like a little set too. Oh, it's fun. It could be a nice game, yeah.
All right, we'll do that next week, hopefully. Right. And then so quick future would you rather or not would you rather's challenges for HUA. We were talking
I want to weld.
Thinking of welding.
Yeah, I'd love to weld.
All right.
Definitely want to learn how to weld.
You got anything in mind, Seamo?
Simple.
Not really. I mean, the only thing the only thing I'm trying to push myself to do right now is workout.
There we go.
Okay.
But I feel like that's not super exciting.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not really I think what to me the exciting thing is saying here's my goal, and if I didn't do it, here's why, and I did do it, and here's why.
Be exciting you coming back 2 weeks from now and being I worked out for 2 days out of the week. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
And I feel great. This is it doesn't matter if it's boring. Fuck it.
I know. I also feel like we've done that before, so
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. That's the one thing on my mind right now.
It's on your brain.
I'm sorry. I'm getting so Mac has a black card to
Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
I'm getting one. I'm getting on the workout, and I might jump in the tanning booth.
Yeah.
A little
Honestly,
bit.
I've been thinking
You
about
might
that
see
too.
Tang coming in.
I've wanted to do that too. Not even just for tanning reasons, but just for like winter season vitamin D.
That's why. Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
why.
mean?
Yeah.
Just because I sit in a shop all day. That's exactly why I'm doing it. Like, if I can just get like 10 minutes of fucking a good source of vitamin D. Maybe it's not the best for me, but at least I'm getting something.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I
mean,
I want to work out.
Tanning's not even like that bad for you if you're not going like every day for like a fucking hour or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like my
I
mom
think
would
if
do.
it's
do
good
it.
in moderation.
Yeah, I think like the stand-up ones, they're stronger,
Yeah.
so you get 2-3 minutes in one of those, and
Yeah.
a couple times a week. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I'm just like
Not bad.
exactly like you said. I just wanted to do it for the fact of just getting myself a little. I mean, because like you look at a day like today, I got to the shop at 5:45, left at like 4:30. Dark when I got there, and then it was like getting to be dark when I left.
Dusk.
But it
Worst.
was cloudy and raining,
Right.
and it's like I feel like a little vitamin C would like even boost my mood.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like on top of work. I mean, I told myself I'm not doing this unrealistically. I'm gonna go and like just start pumping, get ripped. Like I'm gonna start slow,
Yeah.
start with light workouts, and just I'd like to sit in a tanning booth just to get some fucking vitamin C, just get a little bit of fucking
Hell
boost.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
And I mean, I am
Isn't it?
pasty as fuck, dude.
Yeah, man, I have a black card. I don't.
You used to, I remember when you used to tan a little bit.
Well, the nice thing is for the head, the bald head. It doesn't, because if I don't shave in the winter, like you can really tell my hair gets like dark, or it.
If you
feel like in the
never
sun it
shaved,
lightens up.
how would your hair look?
Oh yeah.
You never shaved.
It would just, the top of my head would be really thin. There'd be really thin, like.
But you don't
hair.
like bald back here.
No, well
Just like
that's
here.
That's the prop. Like that's the worst look you can have. Is
It's like
the
Matt.
Yeah, the top of your head is really like there's no hair where you want hair the most.
Yeah.
Because when you do a fade, you always fade the sides and the back,
Yeah.
and you leave the top nice and thick. My hair is always the top is thin and the sides are thick, so it's like
I think
It's
we've
the-
asked this before. Do you wish you had that beautiful beard or a beautiful head of hair?
yeah, you have. And in the past, I've always said hair,
Which you have
I
a
still
nice bald head. You have a
I
nice
still think
bald
I'd go hair just because I've
Really?
never had it. I've never had, even when I like had long hair, my hairline was always like I had a bad hairline in like 6th grade. I had
If I could have a
receding hairline.
beard with your bald head, I'd do a beard. So you have a nice bald head. I have a mole probably this big.
Yeah, but
two of them.
but that
And my head's divoted. Like if I went
yeah,
bald,
but you got a head of hair. It doesn't matter. Like
but I know, but that's what I'm saying. If I could go bald,
Yeah.
and have your head, and have a beard your size, I'd do that.
or
10
just
10.
keep what you have.
No, fuck that. If
Okay.
I would rather have a beard,
You'd rather have no moles on your head.
no moles, and a good shaped head, bald with a giant beard.
Giant beard. Okay. Yeah. Hey, I mean.
Yeah.
You want what you can't have, I guess.
I always feel it, and it's just I mean, I just remember being a little kid, like young, and being like, I'm never gonna have like my hair isn't gonna grow in the places it's not growing.
Okay, I mean, your dad's. I've never
Yeah.
seen your dad with a good head of hair.
But no, I mean, so yeah, I've known since I was like young that I won't have like hair.
Yeah.
So-
At least you knew it. At least you look better than Matt. Like,
Well, he doesn't really try too hard. I think that's his.
could he
at least-
grow
I
that?
at least
Could Matt
try.
grow this?
I don't. I mean,
Cause your dad.
I don't. Probably. I just don't. You got to go through a lot of awkward stages. Like, I haven't had a clean shaven face
Dude.
since like 2000. 18, 19. Like,
Dude, you want to know, like, the first memory I have of you with facial hair? I think it was, like, the first, probably your sophomore or freshman year you went to Whitewater.
yeah, freshman
And you
year.
came back to my parents
yeah.
wearing, like, that black
Yeah.
Packer hat with the neon green brim,
Yeah.
cocked to the side. Max used to wear his hat like this.
Because, and you know, I know why? It hid
Shit.
my fucking receding hairline.
But he came back, I remember, left nothing on his face. And then you came back with, like, just a goatee. Just like this.
That's
but like
that
a little
was the only
thicker.
spot. This is the thickest where my hair grows the thickest right on my chin.
Same.
You know,
Dude,
yeah.
and then it pop. When did it pop off?
I don't know. Like, I never really gave it a chance. I was always just trying to like tame it instead of just letting it go wild and then tame it.
Because like
So-
Tommy's like probably the best, and I don't know if I'm.
Tom could grow a beard. He's just got to let it go.
He can grow a beard. He just has those weird. I just don't know if I have like the weird just here, and nothing. I have like
Yeah.
jet black hairs that come in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Man,
Some
I want
people
a
get
beard
it
so
I-
bad,
Yeah,
dude.
I got-
You could grow a beard. You have the
Nah.
You could grow a
fucking.
beard.
My sides are pretty patchy.
But-
I could
but just
grow a mean
here-
mustache or goatee, but
Yeah.
the sides are pretty thin.
You could grow a nice like up the jawline and kind of like
Yeah, like
keep
you could
keep
make
everything
your-
else like kind of like faded
Chin
to,
strap.
to your
Yeah, you could grow yours.
You'd fade it down to your jawline and then you'd keep below your jawline a little thicker too. So you kind of like mask that jawline and then it's like you just look like you got a nice.
I think
You know what I'm saying?
I think you just lucked the fuck out.
Yeah, my mom's got a real.
There's got to be
No,
somebody.
She makes that joke.
There's got to be somebody in the family somewhere
Yeah,
that you
dude.
got that from.
Well, dude, I'm sure there's someone from my dad's and my mom's side who had facial hair at one
Right.
point. It's just, yeah, like you said, I got lucky. I don't know.
like my family,
Yeah.
my dad, like my papa. I don't think ever. He always had like I think Tommy has had the thickest that our family has had.
He does love them thick. All right, so now,
It's
Alright.
true.
so
He does.
we talked our challenge. We're growing mushrooms. We're thinking about new challenges for upcoming months once these
Yeah.
mushrooms, because they're kind of like once they're growing, they just kind of do their
their own
thing.
thing,
There's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
much to do to them, other than just like checking up on them and fucking fanning them every once in a while.
So we're talking ideas.
So we're talking ideas.
Yep.
Carl's thinking about welding.
Yeah.
Seamo, like getting back into the gym, exercise, working out,
Yeah.
and I'm not fucking.
I'm not
Yeah,
set
yeah.
on what I want to think.
I'm still, for
A
me
little more.
personally, I'm still kind of stuck on doing stand up.
Yeah.
I'm not-
I like
not
that,
gonna
dude.
You've been
lie.
rolling with it.
I'm going back up
Yeah.
in December. I signed up. So there were 3 open mics in December. I signed up for all 3 and I got 1. So I'll be doing it December 21st. And
Okay, that's not this.
that's
next
in a
week.
few weeks. Yeah, it's
I'd
today's
like
the
to go-
7th.
I'd
So in
like to go.
2 weeks from now. So yeah, I'll send reminders. I'll just be like, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
got to do it. But yeah, I don't. So I'm kind of stuck on doing that because I got to think of. In my head, I'm like, all right, I got 2 weeks. I got to come with like a fucking rock solid, fucking 4 minutes.
Do you have any ideas? Like you don't have to share even like
I have
branch into it?
some, but like the thing that helped me the most when I did it last, and it was only the first like 2 minutes. The first that first joke I did about fingering a butthole for the first time.
Yeah.
It was to and from the cabin for hunting. So like going to the cabin, I was like thinking of ideas, and then on the way home, I was like spent 2 hours like out loud, just constantly talking to myself.
Okay.
And that's what really helped, just that 2 minutes. And then I didn't do that for like the second half of the joke because in my head I was like, oh, I got this down. So if I can buckle down and like talk to myself for just a little bit and try to figure it out, I have more confidence in what I'm saying. I don't think what I'm saying is like really like super funny. Like I don't have confidence like, oh, this shit's gonna kill. I'm just like, to me this is kind of funny, and if I can just like have it down, I think it'll help.
Confidence is a big part of it. If you can go up there and if you can seem like
like does that make sense? Like I don't I don't like
come with some jokes, but come with some confidence.
Like I feel like I'm not like I don't think like I don't know how to describe like listening. Even though I got some laughs, I'm like it wasn't that funny. Like I don't want to listen to my like I don't think that was good. Like it could have been better, but blah blah blah. You know, all that shit. So it's more so like if I can just like be, I don't know, if I just need to take the time to do it. I feel like when I don't have the time to like,
I don't know, I think
discipline. I shouldn't say time. I have the time. I don't have the discipline to make myself like, all right, you're gonna take, even when I can just write it out. Like you're gonna take an hour to just sit and write and then go over it in your head.
I think you should worry about jokes and whether you think like, I mean, you're never gonna think your own jokes are funny, but I think like the comfortability of like being up there and just like if you like run out of what you're trying to say and being able to just ad lib, but like I don't like. I guess, like a lot of shit you come up with, I think is fucking funny.
I guess what I mean is like I don't think of something and I go, oh
yeah, I don't think you ever will.
Oh, that shit. This should win me some fucking. No, it's like I think this might be funny. All right, and then it's like, all right, now you just gotta practice because like, yeah, I don't know how to. I wish I could describe better.
I feel like getting on stage is the best way to critique.
Yeah, like listening back, I was like, okay, it's not like. I guess what I mean is like it's not like, oh, I think it's funny. It's like, okay, there was a laugh there, so that worked. And it's like, okay, why did that work? Why did you get a laugh there but not at something you might have thought should have gotten a laugh?
Yeah.
It's more of that mindset, not like, oh, this is a great fucking joke. Yeah. It's like, I think this will work, and then if it does, it's like, okay, it did. Like, cool. Yeah. Like I guessed right, you know, in a way. I
think from what I saw of your skits, I think for me looking like I haven't gotten up there and done this, but like for me looking at what you've done, I think you're like the more confident you like by the last video I saw of you, you seem like more confident, like in like that. That makes shit funnier. Like
right.
The confidence of you, like
confidence,
believing in your jokes, going through with your jokes, not you know, like. And I feel like that's why I feel like that's why it gets a pop. Like
you exude
well
that
through
energy, and other people
feel
it.
Like if you feel it, and it like it's funny. Like, the whole premise is it's funny. But, like, if you went up there and told that same joke about you sticking a finger in Mia's butt, and you were like, I put a finger in her butt. Like, it.
Yeah.
But, like, you told it with confidence, and you know, like, that's what makes it funny.
Yeah. I also would like to.
And it seems like you're getting comfortable.
I like to butt in. I thought. I would love to listen to it. And he was like, yeah, I don't really have a lot of clean jokes. I'm like,
I know, I was in the
Grandpa,
bathroom.
you don't want to hear about me sticking a finger in me.
I know, I was like, man, I want to tell him that I did this, but also at the same time, I know he's going to be like,
dude, you should tell. Fuck it. Dude. I think that's the best audience to tell it to. You should tell it to Grandpa. He'd be like, what the fuck?
He'd be like, what? What you did?
I was trying to hold it in so hard.
I was peeing and I heard it.
It's like,
I did some stand-up comedy, and I was like,
new what is like tripping ball?
Yeah,
what
does that mean? Yeah,
no, it's
dude. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about the whole me trying stand up is I'm enjoying like trying it and putting myself out there for the most. Like it sucks like the leading up to it, but then. Like when I hear like comics talk on like podcasts and stuff and how like they're in LA or they're in New York and they're doing like 5 different open mics a night, like every day a week. And it's just like I have, again, like I've said, I don't ever have like an idea that I'm going to be like a successful stand-up comedian. But at the same time, it's like, how do I even practice? Like, how do I even get like the confidence to maybe be like, all right, I'm going for it. Like, because like I would love to. That'd be cool. It's like it'd be a dream, right? But like doing it one day a week isn't gonna like get me there,
right?
And so I'm trying to not.
Well, one day a week is better than nothing. So.
Exactly. So I'm looking at it as more of. I'm trying to be like, I guess what I was getting at is like listening to like. It's taken some of the fun out of like these like podcasts that I listen to on a daily basis, where like I'll listen to these guys talk about how much fun they have doing stand up on and it's Tuesday morning, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta wait 4 weeks until I can do it.
Right. Yeah.
Even just try, like just to put myself out there.
To fucking think over
and
it
overthink
again
it, overanalyze, and like instead of just like getting up and saying some shit and be like, oh shit, that did not work, And it's like. I'll go for a walk, and it's like, oh, would this be funny? And like, oh, would this be funny? And would this? I don't know. I guess there's it's fun, and I'm in. I just actually fucking do it.
Right.
Like I want to.
But you are doing it.
Yes. No.
You are doing it.
Staying positive. There was and I'm not. Let's kick it.
Killing it.
I mean, let's move on to. I'm just putting off the inevitability of me having to try to spell a Z word, which is I think.
Yeah, me and having to pronounce it. God damn.
We just got done talking our monthly challenge talk. We're growing mushrooms. We're talking about
real quick before we move on.
Yeah.
Kudos to you.
Kudos
for getting up and doing it. Keeping doing it.
No, it's
proud of you, bud.
No, yeah, for sure, dude.
It wasn't easy.
No,
that one time it wasn't easy,
and you're still doing it.
And the fact that you keep doing it is impressive.
Yeah.
So
I'd love to. Seamo obviously felt like he was comfortable up there. I'd love to get Seamo back up on stage and get him back up the car. I'd love to get you up there.
I gotta start thinking of some
fucking
jokes.
Stories.
Yeah.
That's why I praise you, because I think I'm like
dude, it's weird.
I was having an anxiety attack before I went up there.
And then you get up there and you're done and you're like, fuck, I got to do that again. It's like getting a tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's adrenaline. A lot, like, it hurts and it sucks, but then you're done and you're like, okay, I could do that again.
Right,
right. That wasn't great. It wasn't. And I could do it again. I don't know. It's one of those. It's like getting a tattoo.
Yeah,
is what it's like.
You know how to pronounce this? I forgot.
Xanadu.
No, but play the tune and I'll listen to how you pronounce it again. How about that?
Sorry, we got done talking about our challenges and what we're doing, what we're going to be doing. Now I got to try to spell some words. This is Max versus the dictionary. We're going A through Z and then spelled right. If I do spell the Z right, the dictionary goes back to Carl. And then he goes down until he spells the word right. Until that happens, I'm spelling words.
You got it?
What are we doing today?
Hey!
Quiet down.
Here we go, folks. Man, we've been saying this we got to redo this song.
I know. Shane's got to get on it.
Class, we're doing
Hurricane
versus dictionary.
Boys, we drink earthquakes. Want a hurricane?
No.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus the dictionary. Carl Max and Seamus J. Spell some words fucking right today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus the dictionary. Spell the words fucking right or wrong. Either way we go. C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus the dictionary. If you don't, this is what you do. Sit back, relax, take a sip from the brew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary.
I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
acceleration. This is bullshit. You
How do
both.
you-
Yeah, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that?
Episode
word?
88. You can't fucking teach us nothing. Maximilian.
Oh!
Right.
Damn it. What was the word I spelled? Yeah.
Yo.
Yomade?
Yama. Yo.
Yamante. Earthquakes got me puking all day.
I'm drunk as fuck. Stoned.
What comes after A?
Dripping balls.
Suck this dick. Suck this dick.
Because we failed.
Oh.
Shit. Man.
This is HUA versus addiction.
Let's spell some words, motherfuckers.
All right, Max.
Now I know
Cut that.
Man, this sucks, dude.
That was good.
Carl didn't pick an easy one either.
Jesus.
No, I didn't. I can't even pronounce it.
Good for me. Good for you guys.
You're pronouncing it?
Yeah.
All right, we got Chaz. We got
All
Chaz
right.
here.
You ready for it, Max?
No.
Ooh.
Fucking.
Let her rip, Tater Chip.
Zoosporangium.
Zoosporangium.
What?
Zoosporangium.
Zos.
Zo. O.
Zo.
Spo.
Spo.
Ran.
Rangium.
Don't give it to him.
Zoosporangium.
Yeah.
Zoosporangium. Jesus Christ. Now is it literally O, like OH? So is it ZOOH? Zo. That'd be zoo. Dude, I don't know how the fuck to spell this word.
Just how it sounds, dude. Just how it sounds. Yeah,
Wait,
man.
say it again.
Don't think about it too hard.
Zoosporangium.
Sprangium?
Sprangium.
Zoosporangium.
Ain't nothing but a thing. Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he's spelling on his notepad. What you got there, buckwheat?
It was zoosporangium.
Correct.
The first part is what's fucking me up. I mean, I'm sure I spelled the second part wrong too, but at least
Trust your nut. Your gut.
zoosporangium.
Ain't nothing but a peanut.
Zo. Zo. Z-O-A-O-H. Z-O-A-O. So, fuck, dude. I don't think it's Z-O-O, because it'd be I don't know. I don't fucking know. I have a rudimentary
The English language is pretty fucked up.
Trust your gut.
That's what I mean.
Trust your gut.
I have a rudimentary understanding of the English language, which gets me by. But then when it comes to words like zoosporangium, I'm like, fuck.
You gotta trust your gut.
Zoosporangium. All right.
Alright.
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 Carl, Carl's telling me to trust my gut, and I feel like I'm going to trust my gut and be fucking way off.
I'd never tell you to trust your gut.
Yeah,
If I didn't
you
think
should have
trust your gut.
trusted it.
Sorry about it. Alright.
No.
Just trust your gut.
All right. All right. Say it again. One last time.
Zoosporangium. Sorry, bot. Want one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. Zoosporangium. Zoosporangium. Got it?
Seamo, can you
Trust your gut.
You want me to spell it? All right, just say it.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Zoosporangium. Zoosporangium.
All right. I'm going with the.
Come on.
Fuck.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not.
Think about it.
All right.
It's your auntie.
XZ. No, I'm just kidding. All right. ZOOHSPORANGIEUM. Oh, damn it.
Man, you added a couple letters.
You had it.
How close? What? Was it the Zo?
You only
part?
added extra letters.
All right,
there.
you
added
wanna try
extra
one- you wanna
letters?
try one? Yeah, you added too much.
No, I spelled it wrong. That was
You
my
spelled
shot.
it wrong.
That
Yeah.
was my shot. Yep.
ZOOSPORANGIUM.
Okay. Oh.
Man,
The H and the E.
H and the E.
A zoosprangium.
Wait, let me guess what it is.
Okay.
All right, sporangium. That sounds like some sort of like a spore and like a fungus or like a some type of something that grows. It's like a like a species, like a genus species of fungus or mold or type of just like random fucking thing that grows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's basically
Botany.
a zoo for spores.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a spore case in which zoospores are produced.
Okay, I wasn't as super close,
Zoosprangium.
Spores grow in a case. It's like I
Right.
said, it's like a zoo
but
for
it's a
spores.
zoo for
kinda.
that's a fucking
You're there,
interesting
too.
words.
Couple added. You know.
Damn close.
Hell of a
We're
word.
restarting the motherfucking
back to the
alphabet,
A's.
baby.
Back to the A's. I'm gonna start back at the top.
We gotta. I think you
so
still have me beat. I don't think you've passed me for how many words you tried yet. But,
Yeah, I don't think you guys have beat me. So.
Well, okay. I think.
Hey, don't laugh yet. Yeah, zoosprangium.
It was damn close, though. It was damn close.
All
Yeah.
right.
Just
I
like
won't.
every other
We're
week.
getting there.
I won't even play.
We're
I'll
getting
play just a nice.
Oh.
All right, we're gonna move on to a little mental health.
Yeah, wrap this episode up with some mental health.
Zoosprangium. Zoosprangium.
And alright, so me and I watched this really cool, I guess it's a documentary. It's on Netflix. It's called Stutz, Stutz.
All right, I'll watch it tonight.
It's about Jonah Hill and his therapist, and the movie is about therapist. It's not about Jonah Hill.
Okay.
It's just he's in it, and it's like to better understand how this guy teaches and does his therapy. Like Jonah Hill basically has to participate for it to all kind of flow together.
Okay.
So you get some of Jonah Hill, and he kind of comes across as like, oh, you're just like a kind of like a rich kid who's never really grown up, and you've always just had, you know, this persona of who you are, and you're just always playing a character. But that's not the point. The point is not what Jonah Hill goes through, right? Like, because that's his life. If that's how he's navigating his life, that's how he's doing it. And the point is that this guy, I think it's Phil is his first name, Phil Stutz, and he is therapy sessions that he goes through with Dr. Stutz, like, available to anyone who needs them, because he finds them helpful and very, like, insightful. And if you play this first or the second video, part X one.
This one?
Yeah, if you play this one first, I think this one is like, I really like this one because it breaks down like there's three main things in life that every single person goes through, no matter if you're rich or poor. And it kind of just like puts it in front of you and goes, look, you have to deal with this the same as any person else. It's just like from a different.
Reality.
It's from a different lens.
Okay.
So this first one, Carl, if you can hand the
This?
yeah, I think you could take the dongle out.
It'll just play through this.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Oh, bitchin'.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong, but we'll give it a shot.
Could be.
Yeah, we'll see.
So you want me to play this one?
Yeah.
All right, and let me switch this over to a screen share.
And this is just right off. I don't think there's anything getting in trouble for.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
So we can't hear it.
Okay. You want this?
Yeah, hand me that. I don't know.
Okay.
So we're trying to get the audio to the to this video. Well, shit, that wasn't the right one.
Okay.
I said that. I thought that was the video, but anyway. So this guy,
more.
he has a Parkinson's.
Okay.
So that's why he's kind of
Can we play more of these?
Fidgety.
yeah. There's one he like breaks down. Try playing the very first one. Go to the very top. I don't think it's the one I want. I don't even know.
They're all pretty short.
Yeah, I don't know if the video I'm talking. See out another one. So his tools that he calls them are these little note cards that he draws.
Next to tools, right here.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I
Yeah.
wish. So really quick before if we go into this next one, I thought that first video, he would be describing the aspects of reality,
Okay.
and the aspects of reality are. All right, so it says, in order to understand how the tools can be used, Stutz says you need to understand the three aspects of reality that no one can avoid. So, like, everyone has to face these three things, no matter how rich or poor you are. And the three aspects are pain, uncertainty, and constant work. And if you can, and in the documentary, the movie, he kind of, like, lays out, like, if you can just accept the fact that everyone, including yourself, is going to go through pain, uncertainty, and constant work on a daily basis. Like, it's just what it is. You can't run from it. You can't hide from it. Everyone has to go through it. You just got to face it head on. It makes it a little easier to just be like, all right, I'm going through pain today. I'm going through uncertainty. I've got to work today. Like, there's just he just breaks it down in a way that it's like, oh shit, it really doesn't matter what level, what class I'm in. I'm gonna feel pain, I'm gonna feel uncertainty, and I'm gonna always have to work in a way to be comfortable. Like, I mean, unless you're, like, does that make sense?
And there's probably levels to each of those. I mean, like, does he define, like, what the work is, what that pain is, like?
A little bit, I think. Probably. I mean, honestly, if you were a patient of this guy, he probably would. And I think in the video, they just try to, like, more break it down, like even Jonah Hill, a millionaire Hollywood actor who's, like, one of the best in the business, like, has to deal with the fact that he has pain, uncertainty, and constant work.
Yeah.
Like, he has to tackle those things head on the same way I have to tackle the fact that I'm going to go through pain. My life is constant uncertainty, even though I'm trying to avoid uncertainty, even though I'm trying to avoid constant work. That's literally, like, there's no avoiding
it. Yeah.
It's just what level, like, are you constantly working on? Well, and even in the start of the video, he says, people come to me and they say, if I just was able to, like, wake up every day and work at something I loved, I wouldn't feel depressed and sad. He's like, you have no idea how many people tell me that on a daily basis. And I was like, oh, fuck, I tell myself that. Like, oh, if I just had something that I loved that I was working on, I wouldn't wake up depressed.
Yeah. If I was putting this much energy and emotion into what I'm doing now, which I don't think I love,
And
into something that is something I believe I love, like, it'd be all good.
And he says that exact same thing at the start of this movie. And that's like, at first I was kind of like, and then I heard that and I was like, oh shit, like, all right, I gotta watch this. Like, I gotta just,
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this when I get home.
like,
Yeah, I
this
might too,
dude,
actually.
this dude is cool. Like, he's a legit, like, I don't know, like, at some points during the movie, I'm like, he's kind of corny. And then I'm just like, this guy seems pretty cool. Like, he's a legit, just trying to help people.
I want to watch
and
this. I want me and Seamus to watch this and come back and talk about this.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'll rewatch it because it was like very just like puts your mind at ease a little bit. Like, oh fuck, okay, a lot of people go through this. Like, a lot of the shit he talks about is like, oh, that would apply to my life.
Yeah.
And it's like, if he's doing this for like celebrities in Hollywood, like, not that comparing people's lives is probably a good thing, but it makes you feel like,
Makes it feel more universal.
Yeah.
more just connected to it than like, oh, they don't know what I'm going through, so it couldn't help me.
Right.
But it like
It
they
humanizes
probably
these
don't
people.
know what I'm going through, but
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going through either. And the same tools that this guy's teaching applies to both people. It must be like something that I should like try to actively think about and incorporate into my daily life. So
I feel like it makes you kind of take away the thought of the wealth and the
yeah,
probably the fame and the separation,
strip
of,
everything away.
or the you know the poor or the struggle of people. But like, it just, I don't know, maybe it makes you understand the struggles that every fucking living human has to deal with.
The hardest part about the movie is Jonah Hill, in my opinion, and you have to like, for me, I had to really just get over him to keep watching it. I was almost like, I'm just gonna.
Does he not seem sincere? Does it seem does it seem?
He seems sincere, and that's the problem. He seems so disconnected to like with what the fuck is reality. But you have to put that aside. And again, that's me personally. Maybe you watch and you're like, man, this dude's fucked up. He needed as much help as he. And I do feel that in a way, but I also feel like I don't understand where he's coming from. I don't know what it's like to be an actor. He sounds like he's just a rich guy complaining about like not being able to connect with society. And it's like, well, that's the life you chose. We didn't choose this life for you. You chose the high profile life. And that I personally, that's how I felt.
But that's
And
how
I
you
had to take it away. And I really liked what he did, and like Jonah Hill specifically. Like I was really happy that he put this stuff out there for a Joe Schmo like me to be able to watch it and like enjoy and appreciate, and putting this guy who is the main point of the movie like in the forefront. And that's another thing that I had to constantly remind myself is like, it's this guy. It's not about Jonah Hill. It's about the guy.
It's Jonah Hill's experience.
Right.
Is he questioning him? Kind of like the videos, kind of like.
It kind of seemed like Jonah Hill was doing like an interview.
Yeah, it seemed like an interview to his therapist.
Yeah, and in a lot of ways, that's what it is. And I don't know, like he not disingenuous, but just like I don't know how to like he in all the movies he's in, he comes off as like a normal, like everyday chubby goofy guy. But then in this, he comes off as just like a rich dude who doesn't like understand that like some of the things he's talking about dealing with is shit you fucking learn how to deal with when you're in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
And like
maybe that's why he's in therapy.
Exactly.
He never got that experience.
And I came away with that thought of like, dude, this guy never had like.
And that's probably why it's like frustrating to you listening to it, where it's like, yo, bro, like I learned that years ago.
And exactly
you know,
that. And that's just maybe you guys will look at it and see a completely other side of Jim, be like, dude, I love Jonah. I thought it was great, and that's fair. I watched this, and after I got nothing. Like I still love Jonah Hill. He's one of my favorite actors. Any
I mean,
movie he's
yeah.
in, I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
But it just came off as like, oh man, you're kind of a bitch, Jonah. Like
Yeah,
you know.
no,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Do you want me to watch some more videos?
no,
Are you sure?
I think you guys. Yeah, I
I'm
think.
gonna watch this whole thing.
I
when
think
get
you
home
guys
tonight,
should watch it,
honestly.
and it'll make it'll all flow. And when Jonah Hill was like, I achieved that through luck and what did he say? Luck and like
Opportunity or
opportu-
something.
he worked his ass off though to be a good actor.
Yeah.
like it's not like he just was born.
It'll be the luck of
Maybe
the
a
opportunity.
luck
Of
the
course,
opportunity, yeah.
but I feel like that's also could be like, dude, you gotta be proud of what you've done with your. I mean, not many people are.
And I don't think he's not proud because he's talking about all the awards and
Yeah.
things. And he's like, I did that to hopefully get rid of my pain, but at the end of the day, it was still there.
and that's that's a clip I don't like look at. I don't watch and look at Jonah Hill and be like, oh, you're a.
yeah.
I look at him like, dude, give yourself more credit. Like that's
Yeah.
what I see in that one is like, and yeah, the three things were in that one. Thanks for finding that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, dude, Jonah Hill, you're the fucking man. Like,
Right.
you worked your ass off to do what you've done and to accomplish the award. You didn't just like roll out of bed and like, all right, what movie did I get put in today? Oh, I just got to read
Right.
the words and I'm done, and then I
Right.
get awards.
Yeah.
No,
and,
dude, you.
and going back to those 3 words, it sounds like he admits like I achieved that snapshot, but the rest of my like depression and feelings were still
It
there.
seemed like
Sure.
the opportunity was the luck. Like, you know, like he was lucky to get the opportunity to do.
And yeah, he did work hard, but you know those
He doesn't feel
under
it.
resolved
Yeah.
things that happen outside of all those movies and things in his normal life are
Right.
still there.
So true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, he shares a picture of him. Jonah Hill shares a picture of himself when he was like first like kind of coming up, or I don't really
Yeah.
it seemed like maybe he was trying to be the cool kid in high school at the time or something, and was like first coming into like the acting scene. Dude, it's a wild picture of Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to watch it just to see the picture.
Dude, I'm gonna be up till like 3 a.m. I'm literally gonna watch this
Yeah.
whole thing when I get home.
No, it's cool, and just the dude like is Stutz is like he's legit. There's times are in the movie when I was just like, and then you get to think, man, this is what a guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what a guy.
I'm
Just
excited
watching
to
those
watch
couple
this.
clips, I'm like, I feel like I could connect to this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
he's just so
and he's
genuine.
funny.
The way he talks is just like so genuine and like
He's
down to earth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Really, 10 out of 10 recommend.
All
It's definitely one that I need to rewatch as well myself. So, yeah, dude, mental health, like for sure. It's just, I mean, successful people deal with it. Like everyone deals with it, and this, I think, is a really helpful just thing to have if you're having a down day to throw this movie on, throw this whatever, even just finding clips like we're here doing right now is really helpful. And Jonah Hill did a great job of getting this type of awareness out to as many people as you can.
Right.
And that's I mean that was the best part of the whole thing for me. So yeah,
No doubt.
hell yeah.
Well, let's come back, I think, for our mental health next week. What is next week? We have. Oh yeah, it's not
Christmas.
Christmas yet, so we will be able to record next week. Perfect. I think I'm gonna watch. I'm most likely gonna watch this tonight.
Yeah.
And then probably again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think
sure,
for our mental health, come back and talk about this, and then
yeah.
forecast off it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how it
Yeah.
Yeah, see if we can pull anything. Because the toughest thing is like in the moment you watch something and you're like so profoundly moved by it, and then like 2 days go by and you completely forget,
Yeah.
like, not that you watched it, but just how to like apply what you
feeling,
learned. Yeah, the feeling more so than anything.
Yeah.
And that's the toughest part, I think, and why like therapy is so helpful to people, clearly, because like every week you're going in and like re-upping on that like reassurance of the tools and the lessons.
Yeah.
And I don't know. At least
And this could have been a
it
big
seems
tool
like.
for Jonah Hill too. Like interviewing his own therapist.
Right.
You know,
seeing it from a different,
seeing it from the opposite side of the chairs. You know,
and you'll see he had to like confront some things that he didn't want to confront, but like does, and it's like cool. Like it's like, oh,
you feel
like,
it, yeah.
Like cool. Like I'm glad like you didn't just be like, nah, I don't have to. It's not. This movie's not about me.
Yeah,
but he does, and like it's good. I don't know. I'll leave it at that.
The name again is
Stutz.
Just
Stutz. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
All right.
Stutz.
Oh yeah. Wrap it
yeah.
up with a little mental health talk.
A little preview.
Yeah, a little preview. A little foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little hard Xing. You know what I'm saying? You guys will find out what that is next week.
The old cliffhanger.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm down though. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight.
Hell
too.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch tonight.
It's good shit.
Hell yeah, brother.
Amen.
Sold.
Good soul,
Seamus
boys.
brought
Good
such a
sold.
good beer.
You're welcome,
Episode
boys. We got a
88.
good one for next
Man.
week.
Woo, yeah, started off with some earthquake, fucking high grade
Hurricane.
loggers. Talked a little Packers. Did some goofy would you rather's. We talked our
man.
challenge.
Max still can't spell shit.
Zoosporangium.
Zootop.
Zoot. And then we ended off with the.
Oh,
He's not plugged in, folks. Mental health talk, and we'll talk about it even more next week. We're talking
Yes,
about
sir.
Stutz.
So tune in
So
again
tune in.
next week.
Yeah, next
Tune
week.
in, motherfucker.
We'll have probably no Packer talk next week because we're on a bye.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
maybe just look ahead to the Rams a little bit, and then
do a
we'll
little scouting.
do a little scout and talk. Maybe Baker Mayfield might be playing.
See how
Who
he does
knows?
this next
Yeah,
week.
Yeah, we're
See
gonna have to
what-
find out. We'll break down his film. See how he
Yeah.
did. How will he match up against the Pack? I don't know. Find out next week, episode 89, folks.
Yes, sir, baby. It's the HUA motherfucking crew, baby. Episode 88. Thanks for everybody
In the
tuning in. We appreciate you. Everybody, have a good night.
Peace
have a
out.
good day whenever you listen to this.
Bitches.
We
Tell us what
out.
you're drinking.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. Yeah, this is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable. Hold Us Accountable, yeah. Hold Us Accountable.